Tombstone, Arizona Territory. I had just pulled the proof of an advertisement that caused me concern. Birdcage Theater, 2 days only. Whitey Beck's fabulous extravaganza starring the one and only Billy Denver, the world's fastest gun. Well, good morning, Mr. Beck.
Well, good morning, sir.
Want to take a look at this?
Oh, yes, indeed. Well. Oh, yes, that ought to do it.
Say, tell me something, Mr. Beck. Have you run this same powder-baited ad in the other towns you've played?
Naturally.
And no trouble?
Well, who would want to make trouble for the fastest gun in the world?
Well, just offhand, I can name about 24 gunslingers in the territory who would consider it an honor and a great pleasure to challenge a fool boast like that.
Thank you for the advice. But we're perfectly able to protect ourselves, Mr. Claiborne.
Well, in any event, you've advertised your man on the right sheet. The epitaph. An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened, in the town too tough to die.
Tombstone Territory.
Promoter Whitey Beck refused to heed the warning. Tombstone's Birdcage Theater was to feature the fastest gun in the world.
Mr. Beck? Oh, that's right, sir. Whitey Beck.
I'm Clay Hollister, sheriff here.
Well, I'm delighted to know you, sir. What can I do for you?
Well, Mr. Clyburn, the editor of the Epitaph, is a little bit worried about the wording on this ad and on that bill.
Yes, I know. He told me.
Might be a little bit risky to bill the star of your show as the fastest gun in the world. Some might take offense.
Well, so long as they pay cash for their tickets, I don't mind. I'm in show business. I run this ad to attract people. That's how I make my living.
Appreciate that, Mr. Beck. I make my living keeping the peace. Wouldn't want anybody shot over this.
Oh, Mr. Hollister, this is 1884. Why, the day of the brawling gunfighter is over.
Out at the west end of town, there's a graveyard. Boot Hill, it's called. Take a walk out there sometime and look at the dates on the grave markers. Some of them aren't over a week old. On some of them, the flowers haven't even wilted yet.
I don't anticipate any trouble.
Well, just the same, tell your boy to walk easy. Friendly suggestion.
Hello, Harris.
Hi, Clay. What, you talk any sense into him? You gonna change that ad?
No, he says the day of the brawling gunfighter's over.
Oh, boy, there's gonna be trouble.
You worry too much.
That was reason. Every gunfighter in the territory is gonna come buzzing into Tombstone like flies around a honey jar.
Well, I still got my fly swatter. Maybe I ought to lock that honey jar up after every performance.
Clay. Isn't that the Pierce brothers?
Yeah, Dick and Johnny.
I worry too much, he says.
My. That little old Billy Denver must be quite a man. Fastest gun in the world. Ain't that something?
Sure must be a whiz, all right.
Well, howdy there, boys. Yes, sir, it's a great show. The fastest gun in the world. I hope you'll be able to make it.
Oh, we're gonna make it all right. Ain't we, Dick?
Yeah. You wouldn't miss that for a whole corral full of cows.
No, sir. Wouldn't miss this shooting. Not for a million cows. Think little old Billy can beat shooting like that, Grandpa?
Well, hello, Clay.
Hello, Dick. Johnny? $10, please.
Oh, shucks, Clay. We're just having a little fun, that's all.
Will you have any more fun, and you'll be my guest for the next 30 days.
Clay, Boy's just a little wild. He didn't mean anything.
$10.
Pay the man.
But Dick,
Pay the man.
Now, you stay out of trouble.
Don't you worry none, Clay. I'll keep an eye on him. Go on.
Like flies around a honey jar.
July 29, 1884. Billy Denver, the fastest gun in the world, arrived with Lizette, fragile flower of the footlights.
that's a shoddy-looking group.
Well, it's good to see you again, Billy.
They're always glad to see a meal ticket, aren't you, Whitey?
Hello, Lizette.
Hello, Whitey.
Who are those tramps?
Come on over to the theater with me, Billy. There's something I want to talk to you about.
I asked you a question. Who are they?
I don't know what their names are, Billy. But believe me, they're dangerous.
Oh? Well, I'm dangerous too, Mr. Beck. The fastest gun in the world, they call me. And you know something? They're right.
Billy, let's go on over to the theater. It's right over here. Come on, this way.
My, ain't he the pretty one, though?
Yeah.
Look, Billy, I said the same as you, that no man would go up against you. Now I'm not sure.
Billy,
Yeah?
don't try to prove anything. Everyone knows how good you are.
And every day I'm getting just a little bit better. Just a little bit faster. Watch.
See? Maybe I should branch out a little.
What do you mean?
Well, got me a reputation. The fastest gun in the world. That's only half the reputation I need. Maybe this is the time and the place.
Well, come in, Sheriff Hollister. Billy?
I heard. I got ears.
Sheriff Hollister, this is Lizette, Mr. Denver's assistant.
I'm glad to meet you, man.
Well, Mr. Hollister, what's your trouble? Have you say?
All right. I will. You know, a man shouldn't come into a town, especially this town, wearing a chip on his shoulder.
A man shouldn't hide his light under a bushel.
Have you spent much time in the West?
First trip.
Don't make it your last.
Meaning?
Well, did you ever shoot a man who was facing you with a gun in his hand?
No. But I figure a man makes a much bigger target than a clay pigeon.
And much more dangerous.
He's right, Billy. Listen to him.
Oh, and incidentally, if you figure to go out on the town, you might wear something a little less conspicuous. And leave your guns here. That way I'll be sure trouble won't come up.
I go anywhere and wear anything I please.
Quarter loads.
So?
Well, did you ever try to hit a moving target with a full load 45?
No.
Quite a kick, and very dangerous. That's what the boys out here use. Bye, Mr. Denver.
He makes sense, Billy.
Both of you, get out of here.
Someday, Billy.
Someday, nothing. You couldn't get along without me, and you know it.
I couldn't get along without you, Billy. I need you.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't need anybody. Just my eyes, my hands, and my guns.
Everybody needs somebody. Someday you'll find that out.
Ready?
Ready.
That's shooting, man. That's real shooting.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah? He's almost as good as you were. Almost.
No trouble, Johnny.
Oh, no trouble. You know that.
Do I, Johnny?
Sure you do.
I can trust you then?
With your life.
I'm trusting you with yours.
I'm gonna take good care of it.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I better have a talk to Johnny.
Now who's worrying?
Wait for him outside. Come on.
Well, I'm heading back home. You coming?
Don't get in too often, Dick. I think I'll hang around for a day or two. Okay?
Make it a day. And don't drink too much.
You're getting to be a regular worry wart.
I only got one brother. I like having him around.
Gonna be around for a long time.
Dick! Johnny!
Yeah, Lawman, something bothering you?
No, I don't know yet. You can behave yourself tonight?
Johnny won't give you no trouble, Clay. He gave me his promise.
Is that right?
You heard him.
Make sure you don't make any trouble. Otherwise, you'll be boarding with us for a long time.
Yeah.
See you, Johnny. One day, no more.
A few seconds is all I need.
Sheriff had a good idea. Full loads.
Billy, you're an actor, an attraction. You're not a gunfighter.
I'm the best on the stage, and I'm the best on the street. The fastest gun in the world, and the deadliest gun in the world. I'll show you. I'll show everybody. Move.
Johnny Pierce was on the town looking for Billy Denver and trouble. He found them both at the Crystal Palace.
Excuse me. Whiskey straight.
Sit down, I'll be with you.
My, you're the prettiest thing I've seen in this town in a long time.
Is this a saloon or a stable?
Maybe you've had enough to drink, Johnny.
I ain't had enough. I ain't had near enough.
Clumsy ox.
Try to get your nice, pretty shirt all dirty.
Johnny, please get out of here.
You shouldn't have done that.
You know who I am?
Yeah, I know who you are. You're the fastest gun in the world. Says so right out in front of the theater. That's what it says.
Johnny, go someplace and sleep it off. You're in no condition to choose
Just a minute.
anyone.
Let's see how far you'll go to back up your loud mouth.
Please, mister, he's in no condition.
Glad you did that. I'm real glad. Now I'm gonna show you how fast you ain't.
Please, gentlemen, stop before it's too late.
You're gonna get it now, fast gun. You're gonna get it. Draw!
Let's go. All right. Anybody else don't believe I'm fast? Anybody else want to take a chance? All right, boys. Drink up. Name it, gentlemen, name it.
Get in the corner. All right, mister, what's your story?
It was Johnny's fault, Clay. He asked for it, but he was pretty oiled. He didn't have a chance, not a chance.
It was self-defense, pure and simple.
Self-defense? You came in here looking for a fight. Gunning Johnny was like shooting a baby. You're just a tin gun fighter. Let me tell you something, Billy. You just started to die.
Maybe you'd like to try your luck.
Don't push yours. Now get back to your hotel and stay there. Move.
July 30, 1884. There had been one killing. Sheriff Clay Hollister didn't want another one.
What do you think, Harris?
I think we better get that conceited bonehead out of Tombstone before Dick Pierce hears about Johnny.
Well, even if he doesn't hear about Johnny, he's going to come looking for him. I better go over to the theater. Try to get Mr. Denver on the stage who's leaving tonight. Give me my hat, Neely.
Want me to come along?
No, you stay here. Keep an eye out for Dick. If you see him, stop him.
He's not in too good a mood.
Well, I'm not either.
What do you want?
You, on the stage leaving town tonight.
Oh, that's impossible. I have a performance to do.
You're not going to be performing ever again if Dick Pierce catches up with you. He's no drunken setup like his brother Johnny.
You mean you still doubt my ability to defend myself?
When a man really wants to kill somebody, he's got an extra edge on his side. And Dick Pierce is really going to want to kill you.
The house is sold out, Mr. Hollister. We just can't afford to walk out on it. There's another stage in the morning. We'll be on that.
I wouldn't count on it. There's just two ways that you're going to get him out of town. Quick or dead. Try to get him on tonight's stage.
Let's go tonight, Billy, please.
The fastest gun and the deadliest gun. That'll read real nice, huh, Whitey? Already got myself one notch. I might as well try for two.
I guess you don't need anybody but yourself, Billy. I guess you don't.
No. But you need me.
The night of July 30, Billy Denver was making his second appearance at the Birdcage.
I'm going around to the stage door. You keep an eye out for Dick, and if he comes along, stop him.
There's been an ugly rumor that I can't use anything but quarter loads.
Well, tonight I've been using full loads, and I haven't missed a shot. You ready, Lizette?
Ready.
Dick. No trouble now, Dick.
Don't aim to give you any trouble, Lee.
That's good, because
In case you think I was lucky.
Luck's run out, mister.
What do you want?
You killed my brother, now I'm gonna cut you to pieces.
No!
Stay away from him, lady.
Stay out of this, Lizette. Well, folks, gonna get your money's worth tonight.
You're gonna die tonight, Billy. Ain't the same as facing a kid who's been drinking, is it? Scared? Sure you're scared. All right, Billy. I'm gonna call it. Ready? 1, 2. Get out of the way, Clay.
No, Dick.
Get out of the way, Clay.
You gonna shoot me? Lee? You're gonna be on that stage leaving tomorrow. And if you're smart, you won't come back.
I'm sorry about Johnny, Dick. But, I better keep this until he leaves town. I still got my other gun.
Oh, Billy.
You're lucky, Billy. Dick would have shot to kill. But you won't be using those guns of yours anymore. The show's over. Better find yourself a new star.
June 1, 1884. Tombstone said goodbye to Billy Denver. He was glad to say goodbye to Tombstone.
I guess everybody needs someone. Well, I guess for Billy the glory's gone.
Maybe he's found something better to take his place.
Boy, he sure was good. Outdrew his left gun. I wonder what would have happened with his right.
I guess you'll never know.
That's all right with me.
Whistle me up a memory. Whistle me back where I wanna be. whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be, 'cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory.
The outskirts of Tombstone, Arizona Territory. The West has been a haven for all kinds of people, the misfits, the wanderers, and the nonconformists. Some burned with a unique faith that they moved under the special favor of the Creator, and that He would provide them with their haven of plenty.
Tabitha.
What's the matter? What happened?
Don't tell Elias, Simon. Please, Sister Mary, don't tell him. He'll be displeased with me.
But he should know.
Sister, the baby. It's near your time. Not yet. Not yet.
Tabitha.
I'll be fine, Elias. I'll be fine. But she just took a spell from the heat.
We've reached the end of our journey. This place shall be our land of plenty.
The Lord be praised.
Yes, let us thank Him for leading us through the wilderness, for helping us to persevere where others have failed. Let us pray.
But what about Ben? He went after the sheep and he hasn't come back yet.
Your brother can pray his thanks when he comes. We will pray ours now. Oh, Lord, we thank you.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened, in the town too tough to die.
Tombstone territory.
May 10, 1881. The newcomers received their welcome to the West.
This yours?
Ben.
Yes, he's Ben Ashdown with our party. Who are you, sir?
Clear out, mister. You and your whole ragtag bobtail outfit. Clear off this land. And keep out of Tombstone, understand?
Who are you?
The name's Lige Crown. My ranch is up yonder, and you ain't my choice for neighbors. Is that enough?
Lige for Elijah. Surely, Mr. Crown.
Listen, we've had your kind around here before. With all your strange ways, full of pious spoutings, wearing them clothes and setting example for our young'uns. We know all about you.
You've never seen us before. This is the farthest west any of our people have ever come.
Yes, and you're going farther. Today.
We don't believe in violence. But we won't leave. The land is here for all. We ask only the right to live and work in peace on a small portion of it.
If you're not going by tomorrow, you'll get a small portion. 6 feet long and 6 feet deep. Come on!
May 11, 1881. Street fighting was not unusual in Tombstone. But when youngsters were involved, it was time to intervene.
Give him a good one. Get him, boy. Get in there.
All right, that's enough. Stop it. You should feel proud of yourselves. 3 against 1. Now go on home.
Let him finish it up, Harris.
Might be one way to get rid of him and his friends.
Sure, we sure don't want him around here.
He did fine, boys, fine.
What's the sheriff about this? Come along?
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr.
Clyburn. Harris Clyburn.
My name's Ben Ashdown, sir.
I'm glad to know you, Ben. You're from that new camp outside of town.
Yes, sir. Looking for a job in town. Doesn't much look like I'll get one, does it?
What can you do?
Work hard and learn.
Well, maybe I can find you something here at the Epitaph.
Well, I can read and write.
Well, good. $2 a week. You start at 8 in the morning.
Well, I'll be here, Mr. Clyburn. Mr. Clyburn, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a godly man?
Well, now that you mention it, I think I am, in my own way.
Well, that's good. If you weren't, Elder Ransom wouldn't let me take the job.
Oh, Harris? That's the boy that started that street brawl?
Well, that isn't exactly the way it was, Clay. 3 of the town boys attacked Ben here. I guess I interrupted their pleasure.
You from that camp outside of town, huh?
Yes, sir.
You people planning on staying?
Why, I reckon so, sir. Elder Ransom says this is the place the Lord picked for us to settle down.
Oh, he did.
Well, what's it all about, Clay? Why all the excitement over 4 boys scuffling in the street?
Well, there's more to it than that, Harris. I've been asked to get these people out of Tombstone.
Ben, why don't you go in the back room for a few minutes and look around? You know, kind of get acquainted with the place. He goes to work for me tomorrow morning.
Harris, those people have to go. It's for their own protection.
You letting the town crackpots put a burr under your saddle?
Oh, you know me better than that. Just they don't belong. They'll be the cause of trouble, violence. They're
different?
Of course they are. Look, for my part, they can stay as long as they want to. I'm just trying to keep them from getting hurt and keep the town out of trouble.
They dress differently, they act differently, maybe they worship God a little differently. And every ignorant hammerhead in Tombstone hates them for it. May 12, a rainy afternoon in Tombstone. There were other storm clouds gathering that day.
Yes?
I told you to get out.
Yeah, you tell him, Lige.
Why don't he fight back?
Yeah, why don't you fight if you want to stay so bad?
Elias, don't.
We don't use violence.
We got our town just the way we like it. We don't want your kind here.
That's Elder Ransom.
We'll make a place for ourselves.
Leave him alone.
Ben! Crowd!
You're looking for somebody who'll fight back. Try me.
You gonna throw me in jail now, Sheriff?
You know how people feel. Why do you come into town?
We came to find a doctor for my wife.
I'm sorry. The doctor's riding circuit, visiting the ranches. He won't be back for a couple of days.
Thank you for your help. However, it wasn't necessary.
Oh, you come in here so chock full of good intentions.
You think that's enough to keep you from getting near killed?
The Lord watches over us.
Well, in other places, maybe. But when they wrote about a place where angels feared to walk, they meant Tombstone. Now you better find yourself another place.
I think not.
Sheriff?
Yeah?
You're the boss here in Tombstone.
If need be.
Out around my place, it's different. You come out sometime and see.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Ransom, for the whole town.
The Lord tests us all in many ways. I'm proud of Elias. He once was a man of terrible violence.
That's right, sir. Was a time when I'd have broken that man like a twig.
The night of May 12th.
Well?
We want to talk to you, Hollister.
About Elder Ransom.
They gotta go, Sheriff. We don't want them in Tombstone.
They're not in Tombstone.
5 miles away, it's the same thing. I mean, they walk around with their funny clothes and their preachy ways, and the first thing you know it, their young'uns are with our young'uns, and we got to answer a lot of questions.
They come into my store, and my good customers won't come in no more.
Why not?
Because they... Well, I don't know. Because they won't, that's why.
If you've got something they want to buy, they'll come in no matter who else is there.
Now, don't try any of your fancy talk, Harris, because it won't do no good.
These people ain't our kind. They don't belong here.
Well, what do you gentlemen suggest that I do?
Root them out of here, that's what.
And you do something about it before somebody else does.
Now, you listen to me before you get into real trouble. I'll handle this the way I see fit. And if you people try to do it your way, you'll all end up back there in the lockup with your wives feeding you soup through the bars. Is that clear?
Just root them out of here, Hollister.
Well, you heard it. If I let those people stay, there's going to be bloodshed. I can't have that.
Clay, Ransom, and his party are in this county, and their rights are in jeopardy. You're sheriff of this county and committed by oath to protect those rights.
And you know what they say? They say the Lord told them to settle here. And if they stay here, you know what'll happen? There'll be more of them coming here. And how'd you like your kids marrying up with them? What'd Hollister say when you talked to him?
Well, he said we dasn't.
Did he say what he was gonna do?
No, not exactly.
If the sheriff don't protect the citizens, then what?
And the citizens gotta protect themselves.
You're right. Yeah. Somebody go heat up the tar bucket.
Well, that woman's gonna have a baby right quick.
And let her have it on the trail. That's where I was born, and it didn't hurt me none. Come on. Let's get it.
Lige Crown was a determined man, and a dangerous one.
They won't listen to me. I've got to go out to that camp.
And chase him down the trail.
No, the time for talking's done, Harris. If I let them stay and somebody gets killed, practically the whole town is going to be up on a murder charge.
All right, wait for me. I'll go with you.
Hold it. Easy, boy.
Gotta get the doctor.
What's the trouble? He's still away.
The baby. Mrs. Ransom's having the baby.
Oh, come on.
May 12, 1882.
Hold it! Come on, this way's quicker.
Is Elder Ransom there?
No, he's looking for the doctor.
Come on!
When we arrived at the camp of Elias Ransom and his people, it was evident the time was near.
Do you know anything about... have you ever done...
Can you help? I'm Brother Simon Webb. I helped birth both my boys back in Ohio. I can help.
Good. Just tell Miss Ashdown what you need. She'll help you.
Yes, sir.
Now, don't you worry, Mrs. Ransom. Everything's going to be just fine.
Where's Elias?
He's gone for the doctor. But I'm afraid we can't wait.
I'm not afraid.
Good.
A bucket of hot tar was steaming on the bar of the Oriental. All Lige Crown was waiting for was the rail.
Looks like I'm out.
Hey!
Here he is.
Yeah, here's what we've been waiting for. We'll give Ransom a nice long ride on that. All right, men, drink up. The drinks are on me.
How do you like that? Didn't cost him a nickel, and he's complaining about the service.
He's kind of small, isn't he, Harris?
They come that way.
Well, yeah, I know that, but I was expecting this one to be different, something special.
He's sure special, all right. Born into trouble. Didn't have a thing to say about it. Clay Hollister's deputy, Lee Yeagley, watched Crown's men pile out of the Oriental.
All right, boys, we'll see you.
He rode hard for the camp.
Town's eating up fast, Clay. Looks like it's going to blow.
Well, how soon do you figure they'll get here?
They should be here soon. They were pouring out of the Oriental when I left.
Harris, I gotta get them out of here.
How?
Well, not down the trail, if that's what you mean. I just gotta get them to move the campsite a little bit until I can get those yahoos simmered down.
Clay, you won't be able to move them even at gunpoint.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Or maybe I can move Crown and those others. Maybe.
Unable to find the doctor, Elder Ransom arrived with two townswomen who had volunteered to help.
Mother and son are doing fine.
Mother? Elder, you've got to move your camp. There's a mob headed this way from town.
I'm going to see my son.
Look, you don't understand this country. It's rough. The people in it are rough. The way they handle their problems is crude, but it's very effective. And right now, you represent a problem to them. If you're still here when they get here, it'd be a bad thing to see. Not even your son will be spared.
No, Sheriff. We've been chased and hounded halfway across the country. Why? All we want is to make a place for ourselves, a place to live and work. No, sir, the time for running is past. The Lord has ordained this as our home. My son has been born here. This is where we will stay.
Isn't he beautiful? Oh, Mrs. Ransom, he's a beautiful baby.
Thank you.
Strong, too. Just listen to him holler. This is no place for a man.
I got an idea.
We stayed through the night. Clay Hollister had talked with the townswomen. If his plan didn't work, we were prepared for the worst. The morning of May 13, 1882.
They put up a fight. You know what to do. Miss Woolsey, you get out of here.
I suppose you'll shoot me if I don't, Lige Crown. Well, I'm not going to. Not gonna budge.
Hannah?
Don't you Hannah me, Henry Woolsey. I'd like to know what you think you're doing riding around the hills all night yelling like a wild Indian.
Oh, we're gonna get rid of these folks. Drive them out of Tombstone.
They don't belong here, Mrs. Woolsey.
Like to know why not? I'd be proud to have them as my neighbors. I suppose you think 'cause they ain't exactly like us, we gotta treat them like heathens.
Well, let them go someplace else. Why'd they have to stop here?
I remind you, John Harker, we all had our reasons for coming west, and none of us come from the same place. And we all learned to live together.
They ain't our kind of folks.
Well, there ain't nothing so special about you, Lige Crown. You ain't greedy, not much. You just want all the land that's next to yours. Well, these folks won't take up much room. And I say they're welcome to it.
You ain't gonna let a couple of women stop you. Come on!
John! What's in that pail?
Tar, huh? You want to put tar and feathers on somebody. Here, start with him. He's liable to do something terrible if you leave him be.
How do you like it, Lige? Being on the outside.
Don't be afraid of us, Mr. Crown. We're good neighbors.
Boy, what a night.
Not a shot fired. I'm proud of you.
All right, Harris, go ahead and say it.
Nothing left to say. Mrs. Woolsey said it all.
Boy, if she ever runs for sheriff, I quit.
Good night, Clay.
Good night, Harris.
Rather, I should say good morning. Clay, before that baby is much older, the rule of the gun in this territory will end. I think you'll be just as valuable to have around then as now.
Thanks.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be, 'cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory.
Tombstone, Arizona Territory, the morning of June 19, 1882. A day that started out about as quiet as any.
Did I understand you right? Did you say you ain't going to Durango with the rest of us? Was that what you said?
I said I don't have no score to settle in Durango.
Sure you do. We're gonna kill Doc Holliday in Durango.
It ain't that easy.
Why not? There's 5 of us.
Doc Holliday's the fastest gun there is. Ain't got any reason to mix with him.
Well, I do.
Well, you mix with him then. I'm out.
Mace!
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened, in the town too tough to die.
Tombstone territory.
The afternoon of June 20, 1882. Lee?
Oh, hello, Harris.
Lee told me I'd find you here.
All right, you found me.
There's one mistake no man's supposed to make, least of all a sheriff.
What's that?
Getting caught in a crossfire. I'm talking about you going up to Durango after that Texan. What's his name?
Ed Mace.
Well, that's the crossfire. Him and Doc Holliday facing it out sooner or later. You in between.
Try to duck.
It's no joke, Clay. You're risking your life for nothing. Doc Holliday is going to get Mace. You know that. I could print the story today. Doc Holliday shoots down man who killed Tombstone deputy.
Well, Harris, I prefer Tombstone jury says man who shot deputy to hang.
You'll never read it. Holliday's going to get him.
Not if I can help it.
Well, that's just the point. You can't help it. But you can get yourself killed in the trying. Is it worth it?
Look, Harris, Will Hutch is dead. He was shot down by a cheap Texas gunman who's on his way to Durango. What do you want me to do? Sit around and wish that he were here so I could arrest him?
You couldn't arrest him if you were there. Durango's not in your jurisdiction.
I couldn't arrest him as a sheriff, but I can as a deputy marshal. I was sworn in an hour ago. You know the real reason I'm going. Will Hutch wasn't just a good deputy, he was a good friend.
Here's your bacon, Sheriff.
Oh, thanks. I'll see you, Harris.
Where's the sheriff heading, Mr. Clyburn?
Into a crossfire. long ride across the Mogollon Rim to Colorado. June 23, 1882, Durango. Mace and his men arrived well ahead of Clay Hollister.
Howdy.
My horse needs a shoe.
I'll be finished here in a couple of shakes.
Don't hurry.
You a stranger in town?
That's right.
Fixing to stay on?
I might. I'm looking for an old friend of mine. I heard he was up this way.
Yeah? What's his name?
Doc Holliday.
I didn't know Doc had any friends. Oh, no offense.
Know where I might find him?
I hear Doc's been at the Royal Flush Saloon every night this week. Running real lucky. You a poker player, mister?
Now and again.
And I hear Doc's real tough to beat. A man can't bluff him.
Man might not have to. To get out drawing.
You talking about cards or guns, mister?
Just talking.
Be with you in a minute.
He'll be at the Royal Flush Saloon tonight. Tell the boys to keep apart and stay out of trouble.
Later that afternoon, Sheriff Clay Hollister approached Durango and headed straight to the marshal's office.
Of course, there's no telling when he's going to go for Doc Holliday or where. He might have been just talking big, you know, about coming up to Durango in the first place.
No, I don't think so. He killed one of his own men just because he wouldn't come along.
Well, killing a man is one thing, Sheriff. Going up against Doc Holliday is quite another.
I still think he'll try it. I better stay as close to Holliday as I can.
Holliday won't like that.
I'll try to keep him from finding out.
Suppose you do. Let's say you find Ed Mace like you planned. Didn't you say he has help?
3 men.
Figure on taking them all on?
No, I figure on getting help.
Here. All right, Hollister. I'll do what I can.
Thanks. You know where Holliday is now?
Nope. But I know where he's going to be tonight. The Royal Flush Saloon.
I call you, mister, and raise you $100.
I think you're running one, Doc.
Beats me.
Pair of 5s. Mister.
What's the matter?
When a gentleman leaves the company of other gentlemen, he usually excuses himself.
No offense, Doc. Excuse me, gentlemen.
That's better. Deal.
Need a new player, gentlemen?
Why not? That's what we're here for. Mace is the name.
I'm Farrell. This is Henderson. Maxwell. I guess you know this is Doc Holliday.
Howdy. Run them. Run them, run them!
Jacks are better.
It's up to you, Mr.
Mace. It's a common name down around Dallas.
I was in Dallas about a month ago.
I know. I'll bet $50.
I'll play.
Did we meet before, Mr. Mace?
It's up to you, Doc.
Call.
I pass. Cards?
3.
Next 3.
3.
Hello. All alone?
Three tens. The newcomer's good for my luck. Run him. Whiskey.
Right away, Doc.
Told you to keep an extra bottle at the table at all times, didn't I?
Sorry, Doc.
Expect me to drink out of this? It's filthy. You didn't think that was very funny?
Not very.
I don't like people who disagree with me, Mr.
Mace. Ed Mace. Brother of Arnold Mace.
Who's Arnold Mace?
The man you killed in Dallas a month ago.
Is that why you're here?
That's why we're here.
There are a couple other people here, Mace.
Stay out of this. No interruptions.
Everybody stand still.
What do you want? You're holding up the game.
I want him. You're under arrest, Mace, for the murder of Will Hutch, deputy sheriff at Tombstone.
Get up slowly, Mace.
Durango, Colorado, June 23, 1882. The patrons of the Royal Flush were amazed that Doc Holliday was still alive.
If I were you, I'd get out before he comes to.
Doc doesn't like any interference with his business.
Yeah, well, I'm interfering.
Easy. Easy.
They got away, didn't they?
Yeah, but you did all right.
All right. This was a present to me when I graduated from dental college in Baltimore.
Pretty good present. Saved your life.
How do you like the nerve of him? He broke up my game, broke my flask, and tried to kill me. Mr. Mace has trouble coming.
I'll take care of Mr. Mace.
He's asking for it.
Mister, I was playing a nice, quiet, profitable game of poker until you open your mouth. Now close it, get out, and stay away from Mace.
He's mine.
Over my dead body. You better go back to Tombstone.
Doc, I will, just as soon as I've found Mace.
You can draw first, mister.
I can't.
You have 2 guns.
Nobody's as fast with both guns.
You're lucky. You get another chance to clear out.
Just as soon as I find Mace.
Don't push your luck, lawman. Next time we meet, if you insist, your arm is liable to be all better.
I've never seen Doc act like that. Neither have I.
Must not be
If I were you, stranger, I'd just let that arm bleed and bleed and bleed.
They get away?
Oh, they're deep in the Red Rock country by now.
Where's that?
Southwest of us. It's a haven for a man on the run.
Pretty rugged?
Bad as it comes. Gorges, mountains, draws, ravines. You can't track a man. And you can't see him 10 yards away from him if he doesn't want you to. Looks like you're going to have to wait till he comes out, Sheriff.
Go through this again? No, thank you, Marshal. I'll take the rugged country. Thanks for your help.
June 24, 1882. The Red Rock country of Colorado.
I'm not better yet?
Well, he's coming along.
We might as well ride together, huh?
Break up the monotony.
Oh, I have another reason. You're better at tracking than I am.
By the way, my name's Clay Hollister.
Never heard of you.
The afternoon of June 24.
Those tracks aren't over a day old.
You tell how many riders?
Not for sure. More than 2 and less than 5.
That fits. Is your arm bothering you?
Yeah, I guess it's a sling.
Let it be. I'll take a look at it when we make camp. Who tied that?
Marshal.
He's a slob. Well, no wonder you were in pain. The circulation was just about cut off. You're lucky you haven't had gangrene already. Got any more bandage?
Yeah, saddlebag. Dentist, huh? Where'd you ever practice?
In Georgia.
Why'd you come out west?
I have consumption, mister. Or haven't you heard?
I'm sorry.
I'll leave this loose for the night. You should be able to draw in no time.
Thanks. Anything you can take to relieve that?
Maybe a bullet someday.
Doc?
Yeah?
Mace's brother, Arnold. What did you ever kill him for?
I don't remember.
The morning of June 25, 1882.
You know something? You're right about that circulation. Don't need to sling anymore.
I'll send you my bill in the morning.
We found them.
Looks like they found us.
Cover me.
Don't do it, Doc. They're trying to draw you out.
It works, doesn't it, Mace? You could have had it quick and easy. One clean hole. Now you're gonna have 100 little holes. I'm gonna pepper you to death. Come on out, Mace, and take it clean.
Carter! Shotgun!
There's only one left, Mace.
I'm not so sure he's left. But I'm going to find out.
Hold on, wait a minute. He's mine, remember?
How's your arm, Sheriff?
I guess you could say it's all better.
Now, look, Sheriff, I'm grateful for your help. But I'm taking Mace.
He's my prisoner.
You can still make the first move. Sheriff, I want Mace. You're gonna have to draw.
Over a dead man?
All right, Sheriff, now you can have him.
Just another one for you to forget?
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be, 'cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory.
Tombstone, Arizona Territory, September 2, 1885. With the arrival of the morning stage, a series of events began that brought Clay Hollister to grips with a criminal type unknown to wild and woolly Tombstone.
Where can I get a carriage around here? There's a livery stable right down the street.
New arrivals acted with the assuredness of those who knew what they wanted and where they were going. A few miles from town, the second happening took place in this series of events.
Good afternoon, folks.
Hello, Aaron.
George Camden.
Aren't you glad to see us?
What do you want?
We want your ranch, Aaron.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened, in the town too tough to die.
Tombstone territory.
The late afternoon of September 2, 1885.
Clay? Aaron.
Clay, I'd like you to meet Miss Patricia Camden.
Miss Camden?
And this is her brother, George. Clay Hollister.
What brings you to Tombstone, Mr. Camden?
Well, it's a business matter, Sheriff.
That's why we came to see you, Clay.
I understand you notarized a transfer of property.
Among other things?
Well, the courthouse is closed. I wonder if you'd take care of that for me.
You selling the double T, Aaron?
That's right.
Well, it's taken you 2 years to put it on a paying basis.
So we made him an offer that he couldn't refuse.
It says for valuable consideration.
Everything is in order, Clay. Will you put your seal on it?
Surely. You're not going to be leaving Tombstone, are you, Aaron?
Well, as a matter of fact, he isn't. He's staying on with my sister and me.
George and I aren't really capable of managing such a large ranch without help.
Thank you, Mr. Hollister.
It's been nice meeting you.
And you.
Well, there's something to be said for being a landowner. Of course, you know all about that, don't you?
If you're asking if I miss my home in Boston, the answer is yes. It was wonderful.
Well, you made your own choice. You've done pretty well these past years, Aaron. Since you ran off with all our money.
You'd have done the same thing to me if you'd had the chance.
And left you to serve 3 years in a filthy prison as I did? Well, that's all in the past.
And now what?
Well, it's taken quite a while to find you, Aaron. Too long, I suppose, for there to be any of that money left.
It's almost all gone now. Most of it right here in this ranch.
So now we start all over.
Not me, George.
You're still wanted in the state of Massachusetts, you know.
But I'm here in Arizona. And there's no extradition, George.
You know that. You came up with a winning hand, didn't you? Patient Aaron left with the money and his freedom. Well, those things won't do you any good 6 feet under. Now, as I said before, we start all over. This forsaken place is just made for my talents.
Now, look, George, I've lived here almost 3 years. I know Clay Hollister. You can't get away with a thing.
You've played a pat hand quite a while, Aaron. But now I hold the winning hand. And as for your sheriff, he's a clod.
Don't underestimate Sheriff Hollister. He's no man's fool.
Well, if he's no man's fool, maybe he's a woman's.
Saturday afternoon, September 5, 1885.
Mr. Hollister!
Hello.
Oh, good afternoon.
How are things out of the double team, Miss Cameron?
A little more settled now, thank you. We'd like if you would come out and see what we've done to the ranch.
Oh, I'd like that.
How about tomorrow? An early Sunday dinner?
Thank you very much.
You'll come then? 2 o'clock.
I think I can make it. Tombstone kind of tames down on Sunday.
Well, we'll see you then. Bye.
Aaron, I bet that was the best meal ever served at this ranch.
Why, thank you.
Certainly the best I ever had in Tombstone. And the prettiest cook. How do you like ranching, Mr. Camden?
Well, frankly, it's much more of a job than I thought.
Oh?
He's working harder at this than anything else he's ever attempted.
Matter of fact, Aaron and I have some work to do this afternoon.
On Sunday?
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I know Mr. Hollister understands. You can entertain him. Excuse me.
Won't you sit down, please?
Thank you.
Have you ever been in Boston?
No, I'm afraid not.
Well, you'd like it there. It's full of history.
Well, we're still making ours.
I never thought of it that way. Oh, here's a picture of the Boston Common. I was brought up in Boston.
A quiet Sunday afternoon in Tombstone.
When Mother died, there wasn't much left for us in Boston.
Well, what made you decide on Tombstone?
George's idea. He'd looked at some ranches in West Texas and decided he liked this part of the country better.
I hope you like it.
I'm sure I will now. But isn't it dangerous being a sheriff?
Sometime.
How many men have you killed?
How did we get on this subject?
You're right.
Well, now that's finished. I hope you weren't too bored, Mr. Hollister.
Hardly.
Could I get some refreshments?
Not for me, thanks. I have to see if the town's still there. Excuse me. Thanks again.
You're always welcome.
Miss Camden, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Did you enjoy yourself, my dear? Evidently, Mr. Hollister did.
This was your idea, George.
Monday morning, September 7. Sheriff Hollister was summoned to the bank of Tombstone.
You the only one that knows the combination to the safe?
Why, yes.
Is there anybody that you suspect? Any of your clerks?
None of them, I'm sure. I've been robbed 6 times in the past, at gunpoint. Never had it done this way.
Yeah, it is kind of slick for Tombstone. Oh, hello, Harris. Make quite a story for you.
How'd they get it open? Somebody must have known a lot about safes. Figured the combination.
A safe cracker.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Well, Tombstone attracts all kinds of people.
Yeah, Tombstone does.
Do you think Racklin could have done it?
Ah, it's too obvious. Besides, why would he wait till Sunday? He's got access to it all week long.
Well, you check on everybody that comes into Tombstone. Do you think some trail hand could have opened that safe?
No, this was done by a professional.
Well, then it must have been someone outside of Tombstone.
Camden. Well, he was working on the books.
You were with him?
Yeah. But they left me alone with Patricia most all afternoon, so they had work to do.
Well, Aaron used to run that ranch by himself. Why all of a sudden is there so much work to be done on a Sunday?
Where does that leave Patricia? You don't suspect her, do you?
Do you? What are you going to do, Clay?
Hello. Clay, I just came from the bank. George and I had money there.
So had a lot of other people.
I understand it happened while you were with us out at the ranch. I'm sorry.
Are you?
Is there anything you can do?
Yes, there is. I'll let you know.
Well, if there's anything we can do. I'm truly sorry, Clay. The way he looked at me, I'm sure he knows something.
Well, that's impossible. What'd he say?
It's not what he said, it's the way that he acted.
Could it be that there's a hidden rapport between you and the sheriff? Well, even if he thinks he knows, what proof has he?
I still think you made a mistake coming here. Before Hollister closes in, there's still time for you to...
I told you what I thought of your bumpkin sheriff.
You're so smug, so sure of yourself.
There was a time when you were as confident in my judgment.
Why don't you just leave? Take the money and leave. Hollister doesn't give up.
Well, if he doesn't give up, it wouldn't do me much good to run, would it? And if he suspects me, it doesn't leave me much choice, does it? Getting rid of him will give me great pleasure. Great pleasure.
George, take the money and leave, but please don't kill him.
He won't kill Hollister.
The night of September 7, 1885, George Camden rode for Tombstone. He wasn't alone.
Drop your gun, George. This is your last hand. It's me, Clay Aaron. Don't shoot. Sit down and start from the beginning. It's the first time I ever shot a man, Clay.
Was Patricia in on this?
No, she wasn't. When George told us what he'd done, we tried to make him return the money.
You didn't know anything about it when it happened?
No. I was working on the books. George said he was going into town. Something about a meeting with a cattle buyer.
Why didn't you say something about it that night?
I didn't think anything about it at the time.
Why did George try to kill me?
He thought you knew he pulled the robbery. He said he was going to leave town, but first he was going to kill you to get you off his back. I couldn't let him kill you, Clay.
No. No, you couldn't, could you?
Patricia Camden waited at the Double T. Only one man returned.
Well, you still up, Patricia?
What happened? Where have you been?
I had a little talk with George.
Where is he?
He's dead.
Dead?
That's right.
You?
Seems I held a winning hand after all. You didn't think I'd let him take the Double T away from me, did you? Or leave him alive so he could blackmail me?
What about Clay?
I saved his life. To him, you and I have been the unwitting victims of your brother's greed. Well, the money's been returned. It's all over now. Where are you going?
I really don't know, but I'm getting away from here.
You're staying. Just for appearance's sake. When I decide different, then will be the time you go.
Aaron's story just doesn't ring true, Harris. Why didn't he just hold George? Take his gun and hold him until I got there.
Well, you're going to have a hard time convincing folks that Aaron is anything but a hero. He saved your life, and he recovered the money of a lot of people. September 14, 1885. Patricia Camden was seen in Tombstone for the first time since the funeral.
Afternoon.
Clay.
Sorry I couldn't be with you at the cemetery.
It would have seemed a little strange. After all, my brother did try to kill you.
Are you planning on staying on?
For a while. There's no place to go.
What about your family?
There is no family. Not after this.
I'm glad you're staying on. I'd like to know more about you, what you are.
What I am? What am I? I really wish I knew.
Aaron, thanks to you, we still got a good sheriff in Tombstone.
I just did what any man would have done.
Modest, ain't he, Sheriff?
Means you really are a hero, Aaron.
You deserve a reward. But there wasn't any offered in town, so I wired Boston. It's where George came from. I thought he might have a past. Boston police are checking on it. I should know in the morning.
The afternoon of September 14.
Mr. McLean! What time is your friend coming by?
You say the stage leaves at 9:30 tonight?
Yes, sir, 9:30 sharp.
He'll be here just a few minutes before. And don't you forget, you save a seat for him.
Don't you worry.
The pieces of the puzzle began to fall into place. Clay Hollister confirmed his suspicions at the stage depot, while Aaron McLean was being toasted at the Arcade Saloon.
Drink Darren with me. Here's the Mac. Just in time, Sheriff.
No thanks.
We're drinking Darren.
I said no thanks.
The sheriff never drinks when he's on duty. Isn't that right, Clay?
That's right, Aaron.
Boys, a toast to the man who saved our money and the sheriff.
That's a fine group of men.
Yeah.
Oh, Clay, I was going to drop by and see you later at the office.
What about, Aaron?
Well, it's Patricia. Well, I was hoping you might stop by tonight and maybe have a little talk with her.
Well, I guess I could.
Oh, fine. That'll do her a lot of good. Say about 9 o'clock?
9 o'clock.
You hear anything from Boston?
Oh, tomorrow. You'll be the first to know.
8:30 p.m., September 14.
You startled me.
That's a bad sign, Aaron. Nerves.
Really? Why should I be nervous?
Aaron, many things you are, but a clever murderer you're not.
I'll show you how clever I am. I asked Clay Hollister out here tonight. You're going to entertain him while I leave on the night stage.
Aaron, do you realize how ridiculous you sound? You're talking just like George. Why, you're even copying the way he tricked the sheriff.
You shut up.
Don't worry. I won't say anything. You have my word. You'll slip somewhere. He'll get you.
It's him. It's Clay Hollister.
Hello, Patricia. Aaron. I hope you don't mind my coming early. Aaron said 9 o'clock.
Not at all.
Good. Things kind of quiet around town.
Oh, glad to see you, Clay. If you'll excuse me.
Oh, don't go. I'm sorry that I haven't seen much of you lately, but Aaron said that...
I haven't felt much like seeing people.
Yes, he said that you'd been a bit upset. He feels kind of natural guilt.
He did what he had to do.
How about a drink, Clay?
Not for me, thank you, Aaron. No, I just had an early supper. Sit down, relax. By the way, Aaron, Charlie down at the stage depot asked me to tell you something. There's been some mix-up. There won't be a seat for your friend on tonight's stage, after all. Come on out, Aaron.
You leave me alone, Hollister. I'll shoot.
I said come out.
You knew all along. That's why you came early tonight. You knew I was leaving on that stage.
That's right.
You'll never take me. I'll win the last hand. I always do.
Not this one, you won't. Now come on out or I'll start shooting.
I saved your life, Clay. If it wasn't for me, you'd be dead.
Well, thanks. But I'm not the jury and I'm taking you in. Now you going feet first? Let's go.
And what about the charges still pending against Aaron in Massachusetts?
They won't matter much if he's hanged in Arizona.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Clay. Bye, Miss Camden.
Clay, what's going to happen to me?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not the jury.
Things could have been so different. I'm sorry, Clay.
So am I.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be, 'cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory.
Tombstone, Arizona Territory.
A respectable looking lot for change.
I think I see an old acquaintance.
A woman friend, Harry?
Acquaintance, Clay. Acquaintance. Miss Dixon?
Yes.
I'm Harris Clyburn, editor of the Epitaph. I don't know if you'll remember me. We met a few years ago in Kansas City when you were such big news in the suffragette movement.
It was a few years back, Mr. Clyburn. It's nice seeing you again.
Miss Dixon, you feel Tombstone is ripe for the suffragette movement?
I wouldn't know. I'm no longer with the organization. I'll be dealing faro at the Oriental. Good day, Mr. Clyburn.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened, in the town too tough to die. Name, Julie Dixon, appeared on the register of the Cosmopolitan Hotel.
Room 17, Miss Dixon.
Thank you. Do you have a Sam Dixon registered here?
No, ma'am, we don't.
Recently?
Well, I can't be expected to keep everybody's name in mind. We have a fast turnover here in Tombstone.
Could I look at the register for the past few weeks?
Well, we're not supposed to, Miss, what about my money?
I don't recall saying it was yours.
Richie Farrell, owner of the Oriental, had struck it rich with his lady faro dealer.
Oh, Richie?
Hello, Hollister. You got a hankering to join Richie Farrell's faro game, too?
Oh, no, thank you. You're smoking those expensive cigars again.
Thanks to our new dealer.
Betting's closed. 10 not part of the action. 8 loses, 4 wins.
Business hasn't been so good since Big Nose Kate went through here in 81.
Where'd you find her?
Can I set up?
Bell. You ought to know better than that. Can't have you drinking alone. It's bad for business.
These new entertainers are mighty independent.
4 not part of the action.
Oh, I found Julie over in Tucson, working for Billy Bennett. She found out I was running a table here, asked me for a job. Good idea, Hollister?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she can take care of herself.
6 loses, 9 wins.
I just don't figure it, Clay. She was one of the drivingest suffragettes of them all, and that's going some with those gals.
Yeah, well, Richie just told me that when he found her, she was dealing in Tucson.
What would make a woman change so completely?
How about money? That changes a lot of things.
6 of hearts, 6 of spades, king of spades.
Well, now, I finally beat the lady. Little short there, ain't you, lady? It's 4-1 when you call the turn.
Not on a cat hop.
Cat hop? I don't know nothing about cat hop.
A cat hop is when 2 of the last 3 cards are paired. Calling a turn in that situation pays 2-1. You'll find it in the rules on page 47.
She's a natural-born dealer, Harris. She got ice water in her veins.
She's a cool one, all right. Must kill a woman of her background to make her live in this way. Take a good look, Clay. You can't say that's a happy woman.
It's about time for those cards to start going the other way, isn't it?
Surely you're well enough acquainted with Pharaoh to know it's a game of pure chance. Luck isn't with you.
That's just what I mean. It's about time luck started coming my way.
Top card is 8, not part of the action. Jack loses. 5 wins.
5-1, lady.
You were on the 5 to lose. Your bet was coppered.
You accusing me of cheating?
Yes, I am. Take your money back. You're no longer in the game.
What's going on?
The lady accused me of cheating.
Look in his left hand. You'll find the token he tried to sneak off the deck.
There you are, ma'am. No need for the gun.
You vamoose. If I see you in here again, I'll have you thrown in jail. Take a rest, Julie. All right, get things back to normal.
Well, Miss Dixon, you handled yourself like a veteran.
One of the first things a dealer learns is to be on guard.
And the same goes for sheriff. Should you ever need one, my name's Clay Hollister.
Thank you.
Julie.
Excuse me.
Sure. Sorry about that blow-up, Julie. Of course, you must expect some rough ones once in a while.
I know, Mr. Farrell.
Well, she can use a friend, Clay. She's out of her element.
You looking for someone?
Has a Sam Dixon been in here recently?
Your man?
My brother. I think you'd know him if he came in. He drinks a lot, gambles even more.
No, I don't remember anyone by that name.
Well, better freshen up and get back to work.
Belle Winters had been around. She knew men. She also knew what was troubling Julie Dixon.
I brought you a relaxer.
I don't drink.
What are you doing?
Looking for a name?
You're still fooling around with that crazy notion of yours. It's about time you had a drink.
You sure you haven't seen Sam around town lately?
What makes you think you'll find him in Tombstone?
He was heading this way from Tucson.
The sprees he gets on, it's a wonder he didn't end up in China.
Then I'll just have to keep going until I do find him. I'll come face to face with him one day if it takes the rest of my life.
You know something? I really think you mean it.
Why do you think I took this up? Because I like it. I hate every minute of it, but I'd do anything to find him.
Tom Scott was just a man. It's only been 6 months. You'll get over it.
Not in 6 months or in 6 lifetimes.
You had quite a thing for Scott, didn't you? You know, what makes you think he was any different from any other man? Men, I think your brother did you a favor by killing him.
I intend to return the favor.
September 15, 1883. Julie Dixon became a familiar figure at the stage depot. Now, you see what I mean? She's met every stage and she's come to Tombstone.
Well, maybe she figures like I do. Sooner or later, everybody comes here.
She's looking for somebody, that's for sure. I wonder who.
Oh, come on, you worry too much.
Somebody or something changed her.
Ah, the Oriental. That other place didn't look too bad to me. Come on. Let's get back on the other side of town, Dixon. What's the matter with you? Nothing, except I'm loaded with pay and burning to take a crack at them tables. You ought not do that, Sam. That's a fancy place in there. Somebody might recognize you. Who's going to recognize me around these parts? Come on, I feel lucky.
You always feel lucky.
September 16, 1883.
Mail was in. A few circulars.
Thank you, Lee.
Could I speak to you, Sheriff Hollister?
Oh, Julie, what can I do for you?
Well, I need your help.
Yes? Lee.
I know a lot of people are wondering how a suffragette becomes a faro dealer. It's unusual, I guess, but I thought it was the best way to find my brother.
Is he a dealer, too?
No, I wish he were. He's always on the other side of the table. Gambling's an obsession with him, but... well, he is a good man. And since my father died about 6 months ago, he's all I have left.
You haven't seen him since?
No, he never did like to stay in one place for too long.
Just what is it you want me to do, Julie?
Find him. If I could just talk to him, I'm sure he'd listen to me. Maybe he'd settle down, make a life for himself. My father left us a little money.
You must love him very much.
I do. He just got started off on the wrong foot.
I'm afraid I've never heard of a Sam Dixon in Tombstone.
I know Tombstone attracts a lot of gamblers. I thought at last I'd find him here.
What kind of work does he do?
Oh, he can do most anything. I have a picture of him. He's had a lot of experience riding herd.
May I keep this? I'll ask around.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. If you should see him, I hope you'll keep it a secret. Sam's the independent sort. He wouldn't like to think of his sister taking care of him.
I understand.
Isn't that the lady faro dealer?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of a woman is she?
kind that doesn't belong in Tombstone.
Clay Hollister told me of Julie's visit to his office. He found himself pledged to helping the girl find her brother, and also committed to turning him over to the authorities in Silver City, where Sam Dixon has shot and killed a man over a card game.
You know anything else about Julie?
Nothing. Like all suffragettes, her background was respectable and dull, as far as I could tell. What do you think you'll do?
I don't know yet.
Well, maybe her brother isn't even in Tombstone.
Maybe. If he is, the best thing I can do is find him and get him out of here fast before she finds out about it. And I better start looking.
I'll keep this out of the paper.
Thanks.
Trail herding was a likely job for a man avoiding the law. Clay Hollister checked the ranches and camps outside Tombstone. He learned that Jim Kenny had been hiring trail hands for the past 3 weeks. The morning of September 17.
Oh, Jim?
Howdy, Clay. What brings you out here?
Looking for a man. This one. Does he work for you?
I don't ask any questions of a man as long as he does his work with the herd.
Come on, does he work for you?
I'd rather not say.
Well, it doesn't make much difference. I'll find him anyway.
Trail hands won't like me for this.
They won't know, Jim.
Well, what's he done?
He killed a man in Silver City, Jim. Where is he?
Good afternoon's ride from here. They'll be bedding down at the southern foot of the Dragoon Mountains.
Much obliged.
Why, thank me. I didn't help you none.
That's right.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Is Sheriff Hollister in?
No, I'm afraid he won't be back before tomorrow morning. Is there anything I can do for you? He's gone out to pick up that man on the poster.
I'll talk to Mr. Hollister tomorrow. Thank you.
The night of September 17. Clay Hollister approached the trail camp at the foot of the Dragoon Mountains.
There's a rider coming up the trail. Maybe a lawman looking for somebody.
A lawman?
Yeah, I thought I saw his badge flash in the moonlight. Anybody in trouble around here, they better hightail it.
You get out of sight, Sam. We'll try to stop him.
Thanks, Will.
Howdy, Sheriff. What brings you up here?
Looking for Sam Dixon. I understand he's riding with you, fella.
Somebody sent you out riding for nothing, Sheriff. We don't know no Sam Dixon, do we?
Nope. Are you the only lookout?
That's right, I'm the only one.
Where's Dixon?
Now, look, Sheriff, you doubting my word? I told you, we don't know no Sam Dixon.
How come there are 3 bedrolls and only 2 men?
Oh, now, looky here. If you...
All right. First man that follows me gets shot.
We got a long ride, boy. It's up to you whether you make it back in one piece or not.
September 18, 1883. I had to assume Clay Hollister would return with Sam Dixon. All I could do was try to keep Julie out of the way.
Morning, Mr. Claiborne.
Morning, Fred.
Looking for someone?
Yeah, Miss Dixon.
She left a little while ago. Didn't even have breakfast.
You know where she went?
No idea.
Well, thanks, Fred.
Morning, Mr. Clyburn.
Well, hello, Miss Dixon. You, waiting for Clay?
Yes.
Well, now, you know, he won't be back till much later on today. I was over to the hotel looking for you. I thought maybe if you hadn't had breakfast yet, you'd give me the pleasure.
Not today, Mr. Clyburn.
Well, you'll excuse me.
Don't go through the door, Mr. Clyburn. I'll be forced to kill you. I mean it. Move away from the door. Been waiting a long time for this.
Well, Julia.
Drop the gun, Sheriff. Told you I'd catch up with you, Sam.
Look, Julia.
I said drop it. I'll shoot the first man who tries to stop me.
Ain't no use, Sheriff. This is between me and my sister. Go on, Julie. Kill me. If that's what you're planning to do.
Now, hold on, Julie. He's wanted for murder in Silver City.
He's wanted for murder right here.
He wasn't any good for you, Julie.
Stop it. Who are you to judge him? What have you ever done that's been worthwhile? You're crude, you're weak and spineless. You always have been. Tom was a man who...
Julie, I can afford to tell the truth. They're hanging me in Silver City. So it don't make no difference what you do. Sure, I killed him. I killed him for you, Julie.
For me?
For you. I was hoping you wouldn't end up like Belle. That's right, Belle Winters. He did the same thing to her as he would have done to you.
I don't know what you're talking about, Sam.
She was a nice girl once, till he got his corrupting hands on her. You see what she is.
If what you say is true, that was a long time ago, before I met Tom. A man doesn't stay bad.
Some don't, maybe. But not Tom Scott. He was uptown and downtown at the same time.
What do you mean?
I mean he was seeing Belle again while he was going with you. I'm in a position to know, Julie. I'm downtown, remember?
I don't believe you.
Look, Julie, I saw them together. It was the same as seeing how you'd end up. So we got in a fight, and I killed him. And that's why I killed him. For your own good, Julie.
Oh.
Well, at least I told you. You can believe what you want. But like I said, I'll be hanging in a week. I might not be if I hadn't run from my first killing.
Get his gun, Sam.
Thank you, Julie. Much obliged for the favor. You hold him here. Give me plenty of time to ride.
Well, what about me? They'll bring charges against me.
Oh, no, I wouldn't worry about that, Julie. You've had lots of time to learn all the tricks. Just do a little smiling at the judge, and you'll get off in no time. Pharaoh dealer. Sure had you pegged all wrong, sister. You're as bad as Belle.
There'll be 2 charges, Julie. Aiding and abetting, murder.
Well, I can at least testify for your past character. You might get off, if that's any help.
It isn't.
That's the way it happened. In the town too tough to die.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be, 'cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory.
Tombstone, Arizona Territory. The fabulously rich silver mines brought many elements to Tombstone. There were the cowboys, wild and reckless, and the miners themselves, strong family men who had emigrated from the old country. It often meant conflict.
Been all morning on the road from Charleston. I got a lot bigger thirst than them daisies.
Well, you mustn't get down.
I always like to meet a lady halfway. With them pretty blue eyes. That hits the spot. I'll take it in for you.
No, thank you.
Why don't you just sit a while on that nice shady porch with me?
No, please give it.
I'll settle for a hug and a kiss.
Lisa! Into the house, Lisa. Off with you now, quick.
You know, I never figured that a Cornish miner would have a daughter that pretty.
I said off with you.
No man handles me like that, miner. You know who I am?
No good cowboy scum.
Now, you better apologize or get yourself a gun.
I have no gun. And you're mighty young and reckless to be owning of one yourself.
Don't come any closer, mister. I'll shoot. Now, don't you force me to shoot.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened. In the town too tough to die.
Tombstone territory.
Warning you, miner.
Come on, miner, get up. The matter's under control, Sheriff. That's the ruffian's weapon.
Now, what's going on?
He was molesting my daughter.
You're a liar.
Since when's it a crime to talk to a gal?
You had hold of Lisa. I saw you from the window.
Get her out here and ask her if you don't believe me.
She'll speak her piece in court, not here on a public street. Inside, Lisa.
Mr. Carew, are you having trouble, sir?
Do I understand that you're going to bring charges? You do.
What's going on?
I'm taking this saloon loafer to court for molesting Lisa, for threatening my life with a revolver, and for disturbing the peace. And not one word of that in that paper of yours, do you hear?
The epitaph will publish whatever it sees fit.
If I was a fighting man, I'd like a couple of moments with him.
You're not a fighting man, Johnny. Brawling in the streets is precisely what I'm making an example of him for. Draw up your charges, Sheriff Hollister. I'll be down in an hour to sign them.
Billy.
Lisa. You're not without fault, Lisa. Had you not loitered with that cowboy, he would have not have taken liberties.
Sin to talk to a man? To be a good neighbor? Is it right that I should be cooped up in this house all day, allowed only to talk to Cornish men and women? This is America, Papa. Women are not slaves here. They're allowed to marry men of their own choice, not ones their fathers picked out for them.
That's enough, Lisa. Go to your room.
Please, sir.
To your room.
The afternoon of May 12, 1880.
Hi, Clay.
Oh, Frank.
Frank? Get me out of here, Frank. That's what I'm here for, Billy. Put your hat on. What are you trying to do, Clay? Set an example of us boys from Charleston?
No, Frank. Billy just made a pass to the wrong girl. Daughter of old man Carew, mining superintendent of $1 million.
No need to suspicion of bail bond, Clay. Signed and sealed by Judge Casey, paid for and delivered by Frank McLeod.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not try to settle this out of court, Billy.
Well, now, Clay, you know me better than that. I wouldn't start any trouble.
Yeah.
Thanks a heap, friend. You go out and get yourself in trouble real soon so I can return the favor. My hardware, Sheriff.
Oh, since you're not going to be starting any trouble, you won't need it.
Now, wait a minute. What if that old man goes in a prod for me again? Or somebody else starts something?
Jump behind the bar and grab a bottle.
Funny. Come on, Billy. If you got need of a gun, you won't have trouble scaring one up.
You get through this trial a free man and come back and pick up your 44 on your way to Charleston.
Okay, Clay. But if I get plugged and croak, it's going to be your fault. And I'll come back and haunt you. She was out there just a sprinkling the daisies, as pretty as you please.
Hey, Billy, somebody outside wants a word with you.
With me?
You're Bashful Billy Clanton, ain't you?
Did you give her a name?
I didn't ask.
Must be Rosie. Hey, see if you can fix me up with that girlfriend of yours from Benson.
Over here, sir.
What are you doing here?
I had to talk to you.
Look, lady, I don't want any more trouble.
I run off from home.
Oh, no, that's just fine.
You will help me, won't you?
Whatever gave you that idea?
Well, you stood up to my pa, didn't you?
Well, now, wait a minute. You're getting this all wrong, ma'am.
You said you wanted to sit on the porch with me. You said you wanted to kiss me.
Shucks, ma'am, I was just talk. I was just sparking around.
You didn't mean it?
Need any help, Billy? What's nothing, Frank. I'll be right in. Afraid I'm gonna beat your time, Billy boy? I said it was nothing, Frank. Hey, this is her. Yeah, now beat it. What's she doing here? None of your business. Why, Billy boy, this sounds serious.
Look, Frank, don't push me too far.
Okay, Billy, I'm sorry. Okay. I guess see what you done. He's my best friend. You're nothing but trouble. Good girls are nothing but trouble. Now get this straight, ma'am. I can't help you none, so just stay away from me, you understand? Just stay away!
Midnight. Sheriff Hollister had planned to catch a few winks before his late rounds. That's what he had planned.
I'm glad you're here. I was so frightened.
All right, what's the trouble?
I thought he liked me,
You thought who liked you?
Billy Clem.
What's going on between the two of you?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I was just foolish and stupid. I left home. I've just got to get away, that's all.
Now, running away doesn't help anything.
Well, I'm not going to marry Johnny Coster.
Well, you don't have to marry him if you don't want to.
It's not that easy. See, Mama died when I was little. Papa never would talk about her. I don't know why. Well, he's been the only one to tell me what to do. And he won't allow me to know anybody except Cornish people. I mean, no American girls who go to dances and socials and laugh out loud, bold as you please. Don't you see?
Yeah, everybody gets lonely sometimes.
And now I've been promised to Johnny Coster, just like they do in the old country. Is that the way it's supposed to be for a woman in America? For me?
Everything will look better in the morning. Come on, I'll walk you home.
I'm not going home. I told you that. I just can't stand it with Papa anymore. I'm a human being, and a woman has got to have some rights.
You gonna stay with friends?
I don't have any friends that aren't Papa's friends.
Well, then where are you gonna stay?
Here.
No, you can't stay here.
Well, I could stay in there.
Well, you can't stay here. It's a jail, not a rooming house.
Well, where am I going to stay?
Well,
I just didn't know anybody else to come to except you. You're the sheriff.
The morning of May 13, 1880. Johnny Coster was a troubled young man.
Lisa's run off, Sheriff. Bed wasn't slept in all night. Old Carew's fit to be tied.
now take it easy, Johnny. Have some?
Thank you, no. I know it don't mean much to you, Sheriff, but I'm fond of Lisa. I wouldn't want anything to happen to her.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're so concerned about her, seeing that you two are engaged.
How'd you know that?
She told me last night. But I also got the impression that she's, well, not too fond of you.
Where is she?
I'm not sure that you're the man to know.
This is family, Mr. Hollister. You've no right to meddle.
Now, you listen to me, John. Frightened girl came in here last night looking for protection. I'm not about to throw her to the wolves, even if her father is one of them.
Understand this, Mr. Hollister. Lisa's happiness is my only concern.
All right, Lisa, come on in. Miss Carew spent the night at the Palace Hotel, courtesy of the sheriff's office.
I'm not going home, John. I'll do anything, but I'm not going.
Well, what you do now, Lisa's between you and your pa. But there's something else. Something you told Mr. Hollister that's between you and me.
Well, now, look, I'm not very good at peacemaking, but
Answer me straightly. Did you run away because I asked your pa for you to marry me?
Yes.
Don't you like me, Lisa?
Oh, it isn't that. I like you, John.
Well, what is it then?
Well, it's just that you were always Papa's friend. You seem like my uncle. I mean, like my brother. You never even looked at me. You never once told me that you liked me.
Well, then I'm telling you now. I like you. I can't ever think about a woman, but it's you that I'm thinking of. I want you for my wife.
You're just saying that to get me to come home.
No, I swear what I'm telling you is the truth.
Come now. I'll take you home to your pa.
No. I have to be sure. If I went home now, I'd never be sure of you, or of myself, or of anything.
He's a good man, Lisa. He's solid, kind.
It's just not the way I heard it was supposed to be.
What is it that you want?
I want to be wanted. Is there anything so wrong in that? I want to be courted and desired. I want men to look at me the way they look at other girls. The way that cowboy looked at me yesterday. I'm sorry. I guess you think I'm shameless.
No, you just got set down in the wrong town. You wait here. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Billy, want a word with you.
Don't let him buffalo you.
I was just picking my teeth, Sheriff. I wasn't even thinking mischief. What's this between you and Miss Carew?
Who?
Lisa Carew. You know what I'm talking about.
Why, nothing, Sheriff. I never laid eyes on her until yesterday.
Pretty powerful eyes, if you ask me. You're giving her notions.
Notions like what?
Like getting married.
You just right for marriage. Now, hold on a minute, Clay. You got the wrong man. I don't go much for barnyard hens. I like my chicks wild and gamey.
Marriage would do you good. Might tame you down before you got that fool head blown off. Oh, Mr. Carew, you looking for me?
I see you, Hollister. You and this barroom stew bum with your heads together.
There's no place to talk.
I don't want words with you. I want my daughter. I believe you and this cowboy know where she is.
Look, you buzzard, I've had just about as much out of you as I can take.
Don't be yelling at me, you scum. I'll settle with you in court.
That's it. That's enough. Billy, you and Frank go inside. You better go home, Mr. Carew.
Where's my daughter, Hollister?
In my office?
In your office, eh?
Under protective custody.
And is that where she spent the night, Sheriff Hollister? Under your custody?
Why, you evil-minded old man. Come on. We're going to settle this right now.
With pleasure, Sheriff.
Well, you don't carry a gun. What am I supposed to do?
There's many ways, Billy, if you got a mind for it.
Well, I got a mind. Just don't see how.
Drink up, friend. You want to get the picture real clear.
I get the picture. Real clear.
Lisa, I've come to take you home. For the last time, will you or will you not come home with me?
I'll not marry John, Papa. I'll not.
After last night, I doubt if he'd want to marry you. Come.
No.
Do you know what would happen to you in the old country? You'd be driven from the house and never permitted to return. I'm giving you this second chance, your last chance. Are you coming?
I've always been good, Papa, and obedient. Don't you care what I want? Don't you care about me?
Care about you? The only thing I have in this world? Come home, Lisa.
I'm afraid to go home. Afraid not to.
What?
I'm afraid I'd end up hating you.
Hating me. Lisa, I will tell you something. About your mother.
Excuse me.
You remember your mother, Lisa?
Yes, a little bit.
She was like you. Pretty, restless, headstrong. But she never died like I always told you she did. She left me. Ran off with a seafaring man with a handsome face and a sun-browned skin and a swagger to his walk. A young man like your cowboy, Lisa. Yes, I have been strict with you. But I wanted to raise you so you wouldn't turn out like her. Maybe that's where I was wrong. If I have made a mistake, I pray the good Lord will forgive me.
I'm going to go home, Sheriff.
Are you sure that's what you want?
Yes, I want to.
About the cowboy, Sheriff Hollister, I think I better drop the charges.
I'm glad.
I'm sorry to have been such a bother, really. Thank you.
Hey, how about my bottle? Oh, excuse me.
You sure get the picture real clear?
Mr. Carew.
Wait here, Lisa.
I'd like a public apology, sir, in front of my friends.
Well, I'm not pressing charges against you, young man. I hope that will satisfy you.
It does not, sir. You linked my name in a scandalous fashion with your daughter. And I'm not about to sink so low as to have truck with minors. Or minors' daughters. This time, old man, I'm gonna kill you. Better go get yourself a gun.
I've never used a gun in my life, but I'd like to get my fingers around your living throat.
You better learn how to use one quick.
Let him alone. You're drunk, and he's an old man.
Off the battlefield, miner, or make your fight mine.
Johnny, take Lisa home.
I'll not be leaving you for dead, Mr. Carew.
Pick up the gun, old man.
No, Papa.
Keep her there, Johnny.
I'm giving you more than a fair chance, old man. I'm gonna wait until you point the gun at me before I draw. Now go ahead and pick it up!
Hey, come on, come on running.
No, Papa! Oh, Johnny.
I had hopes for you, Billy. But you're nothing but a worthless troublemaker. You almost killed a man. If you ever make trouble in Tombstone again, I'll stop you again. So help me, I'll stop you good.
Oh, you all right, John?
It hurts, but I live.
John, I'm sorry. But I'm sure of a lot of things now. A lot of things that I wasn't before.
May 20, 1880. An important event was about to take place in the Carew home. So, folk, we're late.
I gotta wear a tie.
Oh, all duded up. How does it feel to be best man at a wedding?
Too close for comfort?
Funny, wasn't it?
What's it?
Lisa couldn't even see Johnny until he picked up that gun. And all of a sudden, he's her kind of man.
Oh, what women do, I don't even try to reason out. Next time I go to be a peacemaker between a man and his woman, grab me a hold of the coattails, will you?
You better get down to Rosie's place, Clay. She just took a shot at her new man.
Oh! Have you forgotten already?
Is he hurt bad?
No, just a scratch. But he's holed up in the Baptist church and don't dast to come out.
You tell him to stay there until after Johnny Custer's wedding is over. How's that?
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be, 'cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone territory.
Một bao nhiêu? 160 à? Thì được phải làm một lần nữa, một và hai lần nữa. Được một kỹ năng nữa là chụp ảnh. Banh xì lành. Giờ thì quay rồi sao? Chưa, 10 tiếng nữa. Cần mất tính thời gian chơi game. Trốn. Good. Not. Đấu này, đấu sĩ à? Quyền năng đi, quyền năng viết tiếng này, cái đồ hộ bố gái, bao nhiêu à? 26 tỷ à? Người thì là 200 này. Nó 2 là 1 tỷ, 10 là 5, 10 là 5 lát, 5 lát. Năm 2 là 10. Đó, 200 lát. 2 của 1 lát, 200 lát. 2, 4. Đúng rồi, 40 củ. Sưu dấu à. Hai 210 lần nữa đấy. Một sống vậy à? Đúng 2 bay 2 nữa lấy 5 phút. Bay một chia xong. Bình chi lên bình nhé. Đúng nào? trường Olivia thì ngon có cái kiếm của đánh đâu. Máu máu hồi máu hồi máu hồi máu hồi máu.
ও তুমি
ডরাইছেন?
দৌড়াবো কেন? মাকে এরকম আটকা মায়া মনে সামনে চলে আসলে তো একটু চিন্তা লাগেই। আর কালকে আবার তোমার মামার সাথে চ্যালেঞ্জ বইলাইছো শেষবার মতো চুলদারি আশ্রয় আসতে।
শুনেন, কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মেয়ে।
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন। মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটা দায় আপনার উপর পড়ব। সরেন।
আরে ভাই নাম লিখবা মানে কি মুসিবতে বললাম, জিততে না পারে এখন 2 নাম্বারই।
কি করতেছ? এটা কি করলি তুই মামা বলতো? শেষ পর্যন্ত ওই হাবলু মামার কাছে।
সরি বলছি তো, মিস্টেক হয়েছে। আর এটা খেলা না, খেলাতে হার জিত থাকি।
এই কথা তুই বলতেছিস? 3 বারের চ্যাম্পিয়ন নিলয় বলতেছে এই কথা, শেষ পর্যন্ত খেলায় হার জিত থাকেই।
হ্যাঁ বলতেছি, এবার হয় না আগামী বার হইব। আর শোন, আমাদের না বয়স বেশি হয়ে গেছে, ঠিক আছে? এখন এটা জুনিয়রদের করা কাম, আমরা অনেক সিনিয়র হয়ে গেছি।
এই দাঁড়া জুনিয়র? হ্যাঁ, কোন অ্যাঙ্গেল ওই হাবলু মামার তো জুনিয়র মনে হলো কত দেখি? এই কথা শোনার পরে ওই হাবলু মামা সানফ্লাওয়ার তেল মাইরা ঠিক ঠিক করে হাসবো। তুই এমন একটা কাজ করছিস মামা, এলাকায় মুখ দেখানোর মতো অবস্থা থাকলো না।
টাকা দিতেছি, একটা কাজ কর, বোরকা কিনা পিন্দা করতে থাক, ঠিক আছে? এলাকায় মুখ দেখাইতে হইব না।
দাঁড়া, আমার মনে হইতেছে কেউ তোরে তাবিজ করছে। তুই কখনো তো এই কথা বলার ছেলে না, কি হয়েছে কত?
কোনো তাবিজ টাবিজ কিছু না। আর শোন, আনোয়ারের রহিম বাবুর ছেড়ে আনতে পাঠাইছিলাম, কই হয়?
ভাই আসসালামু আলাইকুম। ভাই
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। আনোয়ার কই?
ভাই পাঠায় কই জানি গেল গা ভাই? কামটা কি হলো ভাই? কালে গেম রাইডা গেলেন?
যাওয়ার হইছে, কাজের কথা আসি। লাইলির পার্টিতে কাচ্চি করে দিব
না ভাই, পারুম না, মাফ করে দেন ভাই। আপনার লেগে আমার জানা আছে, রুমের লেগে আমি ভাই কাচ্চি বাচ্চি রাখতে না ভাই।
কি কই? রহিম ভাই মাথা ঠান্ডা, মাথা ঠান্ডা। তোমাদের ছাড়া হইব না তো বিষয়টা। এমন কাচ্চি খাওয়াই ফিরবো, মনে করো 7 দিন যাতে কেউ বাথরুম থেকে বাইর না হইতে পারে। বুঝছো না বিষয়টা? পারবা না? যাও এবার রেডি করে গিয়া যাও তাড়াতাড়ি।
একটু বড় খবর হইব।
তোমরা আমগুলোকে বইতা
আহো
আরে আমরা তো খাবোই, আগে আপ্যায়নটা করে নেই। পুরান ঢাকার ট্রেডিশন তো আপ্যায়ন করা, কি মামা?
এই তো দুষ্ট লাইনে আইছো, এরকম লাইনে থাকলে তো কোনো সমস্যা হইতো না। খুব তো কইছিল খেলার কথা, এখন বুঝছো খেলা কি?
এখন একদম ক্লিয়ার মামা। আপনার একটু কাছে দিই। আলু দেই, আলু আলু।
না না আলু না, গোস্ত দাও, গোস্ত দাও।
এই যে গোস্ত দেই।
অনেক মজা হয়েছে। এই লাইনে দাও, লাইনে দাও।
আলু
লো 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 লাইলি লো। তুমি লইবা নি?
খাইতাম মজা
নাও,
তো
তুমি একটু খাও।
সবাই আমগুলোকে খাইতাম।
আরে খাবো তো, খাবার তো আছে।
লোকে খাও।
আরে মামা খান তো। আছে কিছু লাগলে বলেন কিন্তু।
মজা হয়েছে।
আসলে
না, তুলো গোস্ত দাও।
এইবার লইয়া কয়বার হয়েছে?
ভাই 5 বার।
তোমারে এত করে কইছি যে একটু কম কম খাও, মাগনা খাওন পাইলে হুদাই হামাম করে খাও।
দুলা ভাই আমি তো মাগনা খাওয়ান খাই ভাই, আমরা তো বাজেতে জিতছি আর আমি তো পরিমাণ মতোই খাইছি। বিশ্বাস করেন দুলা ভাই, আমি নিশ্চিত ওরা খাওয়ানোর মধ্যে কিছু মিশাইছে। লাইলিও তো পরিমাণ মতো খাইছে, ওরা তো পেট নামছে শুনছি।
হ্যাঁ, মানুষের খায় কাম নাই, তোমার খাওয়ানোর লোকে কিছু মিলাইছে।
ভাই আপনি জানেন না, ওরা অনেক ডেঞ্জারাস, অনেক ডেঞ্জারাস দুলা ভাই। ওরা প্রত্যেকটা ধরে ধরে ফাঁসি দেওয়া উচিত দুলা ভাই। আমি খালি একটু সোজা হয়ে দাঁড়াইলি, তারপর দেখেন আমি রাজপথে নামবো, রাজপথে নামবো, আমি আন্দোলন করবো মগো ফাঁসির লিগা।
যাও যাও, তুমি তোমার কামে যাও, আমি তোমার লেগে কেড়ে বয়ে থাকো।
আপনি একটু বহান দুলা ভাই।
Về phim mới xoay màn hình mà cần gì đâu, cần gì cho đâu. Về phim mới xoay được màn hình mà, nó chỉ cần xoay góc màn hình thôi. Mà vừa di chuyển vừa xoay góc màn hình nhá, gì sẽ một công đôi việc. 3 tiếng là 120 hồi mình. Nổi không? Nổi. Nổi. Chưa tài đâu. Rồi quay. Mới đầu nó giao anh hồi đầu tiên anh làm. Có mỗi mình anh làm biết anh bảo là anh quay bao nhiêu tiếng một ngày không? Hồi đấy là anh không đi học mấy. Thời tháng 10 anh quay 20 tiếng một ngày thì gì anh quay được 2 tiếng. Quay được mắc là 5 tiếng rồi, nhiều nhất là đấy quay nhiều nhất là 5 tiếng một ngày lúc quay được. Hai trận à? Được cái nhở? Quỷ đấy. Được à? Cái trước của anh treo cái game mà quay hiện chữ auto file to đủ trên màn hình cơ, bọn anh treo cái đấy thì bọn anh còn bắn lót gì cơ. Sao bây giờ nó không bảo gì, sao bây giờ nó bắt đầu giả trứng ấy, tôi hiểu. Thấy quay tiếng như vậy thì sang cái đấy nghỉ tí, ngồi tí một tiếng nữa xong rồi đi tắm đi ngủ. Mình chết rồi, Dương ơi, thôi đéo số của tao này, tí đã, tao đứng lại tao lấy. Anh chưa tập chân tuần đầu, anh chưa tập chân, giờ ảo ấy. Anh tập lại bài kiểu tập lại cho quen máy của vai ngực tay ấy, lưng ấy. Chưa làm sao chưa quen, chưa tập nhất cái chân béo như lợn, chân toàn mỡ mà chun đấy, chân toàn mỡ Cái thằng Hiếu Khôi nó cứ tập mỗi bài một tí ấy. Thề khó chịu vãi. Cái gì? Chưa chôn mà. Này Hiếu. Này Hiếu chôn đúng không? Này thôi không, này tí bèo Yes. Cái gì vậy? Sao anh làm người này? Về em ơi. Anh quay 6 tiếng rồi, giờ quay thêm 7 này, 1 tiếng nữa 8 tiếng vì cũng 8 tiếng. Nhìn đồng anh dậy từ sáng anh quay anh Vũ quay Vũ lúc nào cũng là trưa mới vào mà. Xong rồi Hồng Tuấn biết gì không? Cái anh bảo là thằng Hồng Tuấn lúc chiều lúc mà Vũ đi nghỉ rồi ấy. Hồng Tuấn bảo là lúc mà Vũ xem phim, Tuấn bảo là mai các bố có dậy quay sáng không nó vào. Tôi bảo là tao thì tầm 9 giờ quay rồi, nó bảo 9 giờ. Còn là Vũ thì lúc nào cũng tầm trưa nó ăn xong nó mới vào. Thế là Tuấn bảo là không được rồi, tối phải dục tôi. Anh bảo phải chứ. Phải chưa? Định dục Vũ dậy sáng mà. Chôn bố. Khác mà, mới đầu là chỉ có 50 tiếng, tháng này đâu, tháng sau anh nhận lương xong và anh mới làm tiếp cơ. Yên nó dục 50 tiếng nữa trước ngày 15, trước ngày nhận lương luôn. Xong không phải trước ngày 15 luôn Vũ ơi. Nó trước tuần sau. Tuần sau là đấy, là tuần đấy. Không phải là trước ngày 15 nó bịp đấy. Nó nói thêm với mình thôi. Nhưng bảo là tuần sau, đến tuần sau là phải từng đấy, là cần có từng đấy nhỉ? Phải. Lớp mà. Thằng Cương còn làm được 10 tiếng, 11 tiếng 400.000 kìa. Có bao nhiêu cố thôi. Yes. Vũ còn bao nhiêu? 30 á? Vũ còn 30 hả Vũ? Ok thầy ơi. Anh không nghe bao nhiêu. Bởi mai chủ nhật, mai thực sự một ngày quay ác quỷ ấy. Chuẩn không? Thực sự là vẽ không giống thật đâu. Anh mà đi anh cũng thế Vũ, anh mang ngay đồ ăn ở nhà đi. Đéo thì đấy ăn đéo. Sau đấy tao ăn rồi, trước đến đấy nhà tao còn đi ăn này, đéo có gì lẩu hải sản nó nhạt. Đéo quen vị nhà lắm. Mà nhà anh có ông già anh còn dẫn anh vào trong chợ ăn cơm như cơm sinh viên cơ. Nếu mày hiểu. Ông già anh còn dẫn anh vào chợ đấy ăn cơm như cơm sinh viên cơ. Đúng quen vị mà. Về đi tính sau. Xong rồi có một nhà nhá, 2 nhà bán cơm như thế giống nhau ở cạnh nhau luôn, một nhà. Lại giống cái thằng không đăng bài trường tao giống cái thằng bảo làm các bạn chép bài được điểm cao hơn các bạn được học các kiểu lại giống cái thằng đấy à. Quỷ đang chịu đâu. Bà ra tút đợi tôi ra trường à? Phải không? Mai phải học rủa những người dùng phao chứ, hả cái thằng ngu. À, mày phải học giỏi cái thằng không dùng phao chứ, cái thằng ngu này. Mấy thằng dùng phao chắc gì điểm cao. Mày phải học, phải hơn chúng nó chứ. Chắc cái đấy đồ bóng cay đéo rồi, cái bọn đấy lại đéo rồi. Chưa thằng bóng cay lên đăng bài bức xúc, mày thích bức xúc không? Cứ bức xúc phải cút rồi. Vũ comment cho tao là bức xúc thì cút sang trường khác học. Bảo đấy. Gì qua của nó mà quỷ lợn đi. Ôi nhờ, cái môn cuối đã áp điểm lên nào. Quân Vũ à, cái môn cuối tự luận đi đã áp điểm lên. Với về quân sự đổi tóc màu hồng hồng, tôi đổi tóc như boy phố ấy. Quân Vũ à, người quân để tóc như boy phố ấy Vũ. Chuẩn không? Xe pháp lợi cương nó ghi của tao ép ở đây ở trong khi tao thi lại xe rồi. Cái gì ép tao? Thành với khách hàng đeo áp à? Quản trị marketing B. Út, 2 tỏi lời bay quá thôi, nhặt mũ ngồi đổ luôn chứ không. Lời bay quá. Làm gì? Mày làm gì? Nếu mà tầm 15 ngày 15 á. Ngày 15 mà là thứ hai à? Không được rồi. Thứ ba anh đi học. Quả đấy em mà về vào thứ sáu thì anh có 3 ngày để về thì còn về được bên trên linh luôn đấy. Thứ 6 trong cái tuần đấy, hoặc là thứ 6 trước tuần đấy về 12. Nhưng mà mình phải quay viết mày em. Mình phải quay viết mày à. Đéo không biết. Được em. Tỉnh. Cho anh không? Yeah. Sang ấy cho cháu xin với. Mình chỉ lính ấy, xong mà mang lên anh ăn hộ mình. Gọi là chi cho à, có phải lời nhắc nhở không? Biết rồi. Anh trơn thế. Gì anh nhà gì anh cũng hay cho anh đồ ăn mà, gì út thế. Nhà anh lợn nhà gì anh hay của 200 à? Nhà anh gì anh 200 mà. Vâng cứ là sự gì cũng chỉ không biết được độ khó mà. Chả thế. Không phải là hên mà là chắc chắn nhưng mà không bao giờ là có thể là chắc chắn. Được không vậy? Mà cái machine là như nào? Anh không hiểu cái machine này. Yes.
শুনেন, কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা, কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মেয়ে?
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন। মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটা দায় আপনার উপর পড়বো।
ওই দিনকার তোরে হাত খরচে লেগা 5,000 টাকা দিয়েছিলাম। আবার টাকা কি গাছে ধরে?
আব্বা জান, আপনি তো কত টাকাই কামান, 5,000 টাকা দিলে আপনার কি হয়? আমি আপনার একমাত্র আমার মাইয়া, তো আমার পিছনে খরচ করবেন না, কার পিছনে করবেন? আমার একটা কুর্তি পছন্দ হয়েছে, ওই কুর্তি আমি কিনতে চাই।
কুর্তি মূর্তি লেহেঙ্গা ওড়না এসব দিয়ে তো ঘর বইরে গেছে, হাঁটুনের বি জায়গা নাই। মন চায় তোর এগুলা নাইজেরিয়া, বুলগেরিয়া আর উগান্ডায় পাঠাইয়া দে। আচ্ছা, এত কিছু কিনার দরকার নাকি?
কি করতেছেন আব্বা? একটা শখ করছি, শখের দাম লাখ টাকা। শখ যদি না মিটে তাহলে এই জীবন রেখা লাভ কি? আপনি যদি আমার টাকা না দিচ্ছেন তাহলে কিন্তু আমি কয়ে দিলাম ব্লেড দিয়ে হাত কেটে নাম লেখা ফেলাম।
আচ্ছা, ব্লেড দিয়ে এই কুর্তির লেগে হাত কাটানোর দরকার নাই। আমি বাইরে যাওয়ানোর সময় তোর টাকা দিয়ে যাবো।
থ্যাংক ইউ আব্বা।
আচ্ছা লাইলি, তুমি এরকম প্রতিদিন কোনো পড়াই কমপ্লিট করছো না, আমি কিন্তু তোমাকে আর পড়াতে আসবো না।
আসেন না, আপনারা ক্যাথাই কইছে আইতে, আমি কইছি।
শেষ পর্যন্ত তোমার বাবার কাছে আমাকে কমপ্লেন করতে হবে।
আপনি আমার বাপের কাছে কমপ্লেন করবেন?
পড়াশোনা করছো না, বাবার কাছে কমপ্লেন করবো না? অবশ্যই করবো।
ঠিক আছে, আপনি যান, আপনি আমার বাপের কাছে কমপ্লেন করেন, এদিকে আমি ব্লেড দিয়ে হাত কেটে আপনার হাতের আপনার নাম লেখা রাখবো এখান দিয়ে।
বইতে চলেছ আস্তাগফিরুল্লাহ। দেখো, এইবার না হয় আমি তোমার বাবার কাছে কমপ্লেন করবো না, কিন্তু তুমি যদি পরীক্ষায় ডাব্বা মারো তাহলে তো আবার আমি শেষ।
ও তুমি
ডরাইছেন?
ডরাবো কেন? মাগের এরকম আটকা মায়া মনে সামনে চলে আসলে তো একটু চিন্তা লাগেই। আর কালকে আবার তোমার মামার সাথে চ্যালেঞ্জ, বললাইছো শেষবার মতো চুল দাঁড়িয়ে আশ্রয় আসতে।
শুনেন, কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা, কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মেয়ে।
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন। মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটা দায় আপনার উপর পড়বো। সরেন।
আরে ভাই, নাম লিখবা মানে? কি মুসিবতে বললাম, জিততে না পারে এখন 2 নাম্বারই। কি সমস্যা? যাইতে দিছো না কেন?
সমস্যা আমার না আপনার। আপনি কি মানুষ না খুনি? মানে বোঝেন না? কালকে কি করছেন? কাচির লগে কি মিলাচ্ছেন? পেট খারাপের ওষুধ।
দেখো, এখন কিন্তু বাড়াবাড়ি হইতেছে। তোমরা কাচ্চি খাইতে চাইছো, আমি খাওয়াইছি ব্যাস। কারণ কারো যদি পেট পাতলা হয়ে যায়, কেউ যদি হজম করতে না পারে, সেটা তো তার সমস্যা, আমার না।
বাড়াবাড়ি আমরা করছি না আপনারা করছেন? মানে ইচ্ছে করে আপনারা খান নাই কালকে, তাই না? যাতে আমার লগে প্রতিশোধ নিতে পারেন।
আর যদি নিতে চাই, সেটা কি দোষ? 3 বার ঘুরি চ্যাম্পিয়ন আমি, তোমার কারণে আমার হারতে হয়েছে।
হারছেন তো কি? মাঝে মাঝে কিছু জিতবার লাগা কিছু হারতে হয়।
এই, তোমার কাছে হাইরে আমি কি জিতছি? হ্যাঁ,
আমারই জিতছেন, আমার মন জিতছেন।
এই দেখো, তুমি আমার আবার কোনো কিছু তো ফাঁসে দিচ্ছ, আমি বুঝছি। এইসব ফান্দে আমি পা দিতেছি না, প্লিজ।
আমি আপনারে ফাঁসাই নাই, আপনি আমারে ফাঁসাইছেন। আমি তো আপনার প্রেমে পড়ে গেছি ফ্রি মাস্টার। আপনি আমার মারবেন, মারেন, কাটতেও ফালান, কিন্তু আমি আপনার ভালোবাসি, এটাই সায়েন্স।
হ্যাঁ, এর জন্যই তো সায়েন্সে মারো ডাব্বা।
যতই অপমান করেন, শাদি তো আপনার আমার লগে হইব।
তোমার মতো মেয়ের সাথে শাদি দূরে থাক, প্রেম পর্যন্ত করতে রাজি নাই আমি। হ্যাঁ, আর এইসব ব্লেড ফেড দিয়ে কোনো কাজ হবে না, আমি ভয় পাই না আর।
দেখো চন্দ্র, তুমি কি করো।
Quà sinh nhật à? Trai quỷ nhở? Mua được mà mình thu hàng này mà. May xong này vậy. Ok, đấy,来回来，那tự di chuyển, là thể di chuyển, là thể chỉnh hai bên là xong. Bên không ngoài, bên không ngoài, bên không thấy ơi, bên không thấy ơi, bên không thấy ơi, bên không thấy ơi, ai à, chôn tao. M là nó 50m. Nhanh như tao. Từ từ rồi. Mắc thêm 7 Ghét. Chuẩn lắm nhỉ. Bài sự ghét đấy. Đấy là biệt. Dậy gì hay à, mảnh rất nhiều mảnh nha, rất nhiều mảnh nha. Cung luôn mà, thôi xin cái mảnh lấy đồ chỗ ăn vậy. Thêm một cái giáp máu nữa, khiếp mấy cái mảnh cũng hết sạch mà. Đấy, nếu mảnh còn lại mày cho nhau, mày cho không, mày cho anh không, đừng chết nữa. Thằng Vũ vẫn đang nằm mà Dương. Chết đài, mày không anh em mà thằng kia bây giờ quay quỷ quá. Nhiều request à? Ai à? 200 lap không? 200 lap. 200 lap. 95 à? 195 lap à? Tính 200 lap đi. Wow. À đúng rồi. Nhầm. Yes.
মন্টুর বাসা ফাঁকা, খালি বাসা, পুরা খালি, খাওয়া দাওয়া নাই, তুমি আর আমি,
শুধু তুমি আর আমি
একা
একা।
কত বড় সাহস তোর, হ্যাঁ? তুই সাহস পাইলি কিভাবে আমার নিয়ে খালি বাসায় যাবি? বাসায় আমার কথা বলো, বিয়ের কথা বলো, সিরিয়াস হও।
তুমি তো জানো আমার বাসার অবস্থা কি। এমন ভাই যেন পৃথিবীতে কারো ফ্যামিলি যেন না জন্মায়। মানে ওর জন্য আমি কিছুই হচ্ছে না, ও ফেল করে আর বিয়েটা হচ্ছে না, ফেল করতেছে আর হচ্ছে বিয়ে পিছাইতেছে, কিন্তু আমার লাইফটা কোথায় যাইতেছে সেটা তো কেউ চিন্তা করতেছে না। ও তো সেই ব্যাপারে কোনো টেনশনই নাই। আমি যে তোমাকে কত ভালোবাসি এটা কি ওকে আমি বলতে বুঝাইতে পারতেছি বলো? হ্যাঁ, আরে কি হয়েছে?
না আমি আর বসে থাকতে পারবো না, এতক্ষণ ধরে রিকশায় বসে থেকে আমার ব্যাক পেন করতেছে।
কোথায় দেখি?
দেখতে হবে না, আমি আর
আচ্ছা আশ্চর্য ব্যাপার, তোমার ব্যাক পেন হয়েছে তুমি আমাকে পার্সোনালি বলবা, সেই জায়গায় তুমি রিকশাওয়ালার সামনে বলছো, ব্যাপারটা কেমন না? তো কি হয়েছে দেখি?
দেখতে হবে না, আমি বাসায় যাবো, আমার বাসার সামনে দিয়ে আসো।
বাসায় যাওয়া মানে কি? আমরা বের হয়েছি কতক্ষণ বেবি? আমরা অল্প কতক্ষণ হয়েছে, মাত্র 2 ঘন্টা হয়েছে আমরা বের হয়েছি। আজকে আমরা সারাদিন ঘুরবো, খাওয়া দাওয়া করবো, তারপর হচ্ছে মন্টুদের বাসায় যাব, তারপরে আমরা যা হওয়ার তা করবো, মানে বাসায় যাবো আর কি। আবার
মন্টুর বাসায় কেন?
ওই যে আসলে হয়েছে কি, ওই যে মন্টুদের ম্যাচের মধ্যে আজকে বিরাট আয়োজনে খাওয়া দাওয়ার ব্যবস্থা করা হয়েছে বুঝছো। তা আমাকে বললো যে তুই আসিস, এখন আমি তো একা যেতে পারি না, তুমি ছাড়া আমি কীভাবে যাবো বলো?
তাই তো, খাওয়া দাওয়া করবো আর কি করবো?
তারপর ধরো ওই যে মানে একটু বসলাম, আড্ডা দিলাম, গল্প করলাম, থাকে না এই আর কি।
হ্যাঁ খাওয়া দাওয়া করবো, আড্ডা দিব, বিশ্রাম নিব। বাট তুমি আমাকে কি বলছিলা জানো?
কি?
মন্টুরা ট্যুরে গেছে বান্দরবন, তোমারও যাওয়ার কথা ছিল, কিন্তু যেহেতু তুমি আমার সাথে দেখা করবা, আমাদের একটা ডেটের প্ল্যান হয়েছে, দ্যাটস ওয়াই তুমি যাইতে পারো নাই। এখন আমার মন্টুর বাসায় দাওয়াতটা বুঝলাম
না, বলছিলাম না আসলে মানে আমি না ভুলে যাই সবকিছু বুঝছো, মানে তুমি সামনে থাকার পর না আমি সবকিছু আউলে যাই, মনে থাকে না একটা আর কি। হ্যাঁ আর তুমিও পিছলাই যাও। হ্যাঁ না না কিছু বলি নাই, কি বলবো, কিন্তু মানে ব্যাপারটা হচ্ছে কি আমার না একটা জিনিস নিয়ে খুব মন খারাপ হচ্ছে, মানে স্ট্রবেরিটার কথা শুনে না খুব মন খারাপ হইতেছে।
কি
মানে মানে স্ট্রবেরি, যে
স্ট্রবেরি কি
চকলেট, মানে তোমার জন্য চকলেট বলতে ললিপপ, তোমার জন্য দুটো মানে স্ট্রবেরি ফ্লেভারের চকলেট আনছিলাম, তো ওগুলোর কথা না খুব মনে পড়ছিল। মানে
থ্যাংক ইউ,
ওয়েলকাম।
শোনো এসব ভাওতাবাজি বাদ দিয়ে কাজের কাজ করো, বাসায় আমার কথা বলো, বিয়ের কথা বলো, সিরিয়াস হও।
তুমি তো জানো আমার বাসার অবস্থা কি। এমন ভাই যেন পৃথিবীতে কারো ফ্যামিলি যেন না জন্মায়। মানে ওর জন্য আমি কিছুই হচ্ছে না, ও ফেল করে আর বিয়েটা হচ্ছে না, ফেল করতেছে আর হচ্ছে বিয়ে পিছাইতেছে, কিন্তু আমার লাইফটা কোথায় যাইতেছে সেটা তো কেউ চিন্তা করতেছে না। ও তো সেই ব্যাপারে কোনো টেনশনই নাই। আমি যে তোমাকে কত ভালোবাসি এটা কি ওকে আমি বলতে বুঝাইতে পারতেছি বলো? হ্যাঁ
অনেক প্রবলেম না?
খুব প্রবলেম।
আমার কাছে একটা সলিউশন আছে।
কি সলিউশন?
চল আমরা পালাই বিয়ে করে ফেলি। দেখো তোমার বাসায় প্রবলেম আছে, আমার বাসায় অনেক প্রবলেম আছে, বাট আই এম সিরিয়াস। এসব বাসার প্রবলেম এত পাত্তা দিলে চলবে না। পালাই বিয়ে করে ফেলি।
বেবি তোমাকে আমি এই কারণে এত লাভ করি, তোমার ইন্টেলেকচুয়াল হাইট এত বেশি যে কোন দিন জানি তোমার সাথে থাকতে থাকতে আমার হাইটটাও 6 গিয়ে পৌঁছে যাবে।
6 কি ফিট, ইঞ্চ নাকি সেন্টিমিটার?
না না ফিটই তো, ফিট।
ও মন্টু বাসায় নেই তাই না?
না না বাসায় নাই তো।
তাহলে মন্টুর বাসায় আমরা যাবো কিভাবে?
কারণ চাবি আছে তো আমার পকেটে।
চাবি?
হ্যাঁ।
মন্টুর বাসা ফাঁকা, খালি বাসা,
পুরা খালি,
খাওয়া দাওয়া নাই, তুমি আর আমি,
শুধু তুমি আর আমি
একা
একা।
কত বড় সাহস তোর, হ্যাঁ? তুই সাহস পাইলি কিভাবে আমার নিয়ে খালি বাসায় যাবি? তুই কি মনে করছস আমাকে বলবি যে চলো আমরা খালি বাসায় যাই, তোর সাথে আমি ফুরফুর করে চলে যাব?
ঠিক আছে, না গেলে তো আর কিছু করার নাই।
পিছলাইতেছ না? আসলে তুমি না আমাকে নিয়ে সিরিয়াস কিনা আমি সেটাই বুঝি না। আমি বাসায় একা একাই যাচ্ছি, আর তোরে ললিপপ তুই খা।
বেবি বেবি ললিপপ।
Một video 1 ngày 5 tháng 7 2024 bên Chilling Astro của anh sẽ bày tiếp cho các em xem nhé. Ok, để tự lại. Anh sẽ khiển một chút, mình sẽ kiếm 50 củ để 50 củ để luôn tiếp lên chiến sĩ nhất. Ê, nếu lái được thẳng quá trốn mua, lái thẳng rồi. Chi xong rồi phải không? Máy hù tỏ đùa, mày đùa thôi, thầy kệ cho mày tự đi. Chuyển trước tăng trưởng mày. Xa sửa binh nhé. Ok, thật ra được 3 của 47 chưa không? Cộng 3,17 như trừ 20%, tầm chơi được 20%. Đây là nạp chút năng lượng cho qua bản thân. Bay sẽ lên 127 triệu của mình. 127 triệu quét à? Đây chơi lên đây, gọi 2 cái màu vàng rồi xong bay. Kéo vậy. Sao? Nộp. Chơi giảm đất. Xếp thằng này quỷ à? Ác quỷ vô ba đùa tao cái này nó là tự làm rồi dọc rồi chết rồi đi kìa 2 phút rồi 2 phút hơn của pháo mày lái mày cộng 10 cho thời để nhìn cân đùa mạnh đùa tao không được làm hàng tao à không bắt bao nhiêu rồi đấy ngã chéo mà thêm không được 16 gram
আব্বা আম্মা যদি তোর ছোটকালে জানতো তোর হাইটের লগে তোর গাদামির হাইটটা একটু বাড়বো তাহলে নিজ দিয়ে এমনিতেই 6 ইঞ্চি কেটে দিত, তোর আর গাদামি বাড়তো। শুন, আব্বা আম্মা যা বলে তা কর, বিয়েটা কর আর আমার রাস্তাটা একটু ক্লিয়ারটা কর। ও
আমি তোমার পথের কাটা না। তোরা কেউ চাস না যে আমি পড়াশোনা করে এই নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়াই।
তুই তো নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়াস নাই, তুই তো আমার কাঁধের উপর ভর করে দাঁড়ায় আসছিস। এই আসো। এই কি তোরা সকালবেলা এরকম কাঁদতেছিস কেন? আব্বাও কাঁদতেছে, আম্মাও কাঁদতেছে। আম্মা কি সকালবেলা কি সিরিয়াল দেখা শুরু করছে? তাহলে কিছু চুরি হয়েছে বাসায়? কেউ মারা গেছে? কেউ কি মরার আগে হসপিটালে অ্যাডমিট হয়েছে? তাহলে কি হয়েছে? সবাই এরকম আয়োজন করে কাঁদতেছে কেন?
বাবা মা বলতেছে আমার নাকি পড়াশোনার দরকার নাই, ধান থাকলে নাকি ধানের মাঝে চিটাও থাকে, আমি নাকি চিটা।
হ্যাঁ, তোর তো ঠিকই বলছে। আর তুই কখনো দেখছো আব্বা আম্মা পোলাপানের সাথে মিথ্যা কথা বলে?
ভাই কি ওই কথা কইছে? কইছে আমার 1 মাসের মধ্যে বিয়ে করা লাগবে, বিয়ে করে 9 মাসের মধ্যে বাচ্চা পয়দা দেওয়া লাগবে।
মাত্র 9 মাস টাইম দিছে? তুই তো নির্ঘাত ফেল করবি। মানে তোর যে পড়াশোনার কন্ডিশন, তুই 9 মাসের সাথে তোর আরো মিনিমাম 4 মাস টাইম দেওয়া লাগবে, তারপর যদি 12। আচ্ছা, দোকানদাররা অবশ্য নতুন যারা বিয়ে করে তাকে চেয়ার দিকে তাকায় থাকে 2 পয়সা ইনকামের জন্য। তোর দিয়ে সেটাও হবে না, তুই চিন্তা বাদ। হ্যাঁ বল।
তুইও
কি?
আমি আগে সন্দেহ করছিলাম তুই আমার মায়ের পেটের ভাই না। মায়ের পেটের ভাই হলে তুই এরকম করে কথা বলতে পারতি না। তোর আমার না কোনো মিল নাই, না আছে স্বভাবের মিল, না আছে চরিত্রের মিল, না আছে তোর এই যে চেহারার মিল, গায়ের কালারের মিল, কোনো কিছু মিল নাই। বাইকটা
শোন, আব্বা আম্মা যদি তোর ছোটকালে জানতো তোর হাইটের লগে তোর গাদামির হাইটটা একটু বাড়বো, তাহলে নিজ দিয়ে এমনিতেই 6 ইঞ্চি কেটে দিত, তোর আর গাদামি বাড়তো। শোন, আব্বা আম্মা যা বলে তা কর, বিয়েটা কর, আর আমার রাস্তাটা একটু ক্লিয়ারটা কর।
ও, আমি তোমার পথের কাটা না, আমি তোমার জীবনের বাধা। তোরা কেউ আমার ভালো চাস না, তোরা কেউ চাস না যে আমি পড়াশোনা করে এই নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়াই।
তুই তো নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়াস নাই, তুই তো আমার কাঁধের উপর ভর করে দাঁড়ায় আসছিস। শোন, আমি তোর ছোট হিসেবে চাই তুই আব্বা আম্মার কথাটা শোন, তুই 1 মাসের মধ্যে বিয়েটা কর, আমি কবজি ডুবায়া তোর বিয়ের কাচ্চি খাবো, বুঝছস? এই আসো।